Act. La-di-da! No name woman, thank you for the $1 donation. I am ready to see the best porker. Bring on the dog. I agree. But first we have to deal with Junpei. Let's just go. After I dash into Juness, I rush up the first set of stairs I can find.
Man, there's something about being in an empty department store that just makes me want to run around.
Okay, that's a stupid thing to say. Even for me! Anyways, as I say that, I hear another scream. Alright, I need to rescue whoever that is first. Oh my god, Junpei. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? At least it's not Teddy. I see what appears to be a rooftop on the other side of the doorway, and I slam the door open. I can see banners for things like takoyaki and yakisoba set up in open space. Ooh, this is so this is what shopping centers in the country are like. Okay, I gotta say though, I love reading his like inner thoughts. It's a lot of fun. There are two girls standing in the center area. They both turn and look at me. Could my gallant entry have caught their attention of both of them? One of them has dark-haired girl holding a fan like a weapon, and the other, huh? I feel like I've seen her before.
Huh? What the?
That face, that voice. Could it be?
Holy whoa! Reset? The real Reset? Seriously?
And who are you?
She tilts her head cutely and looks at me, eyes brimming with tears. Whoa! It really is Rosette! I have her DVDs. What should I do? I'm elated from my unexpected good luck, and I rush between the two girls, reflectively shielding Rosette.
I'm the guy who's gonna save you. Don't you fear, now I'm here.
Aw, yeah, I pulled it off. I bet it definitely won Rosette over. Dude.
And you are? After what you've done to the town and how you've been protecting a fake, you must be the culprit.
What now?
What does she mean, culprit? I'm Junpei Ori. I protect justice more than anything else.
Like dumb? You did such horrible things to Labras, and now you've gotten Matsuro-san and the others. Put this town back to normal, at once!
Huh? Wait. Is it the name Aiga's sister? Yugaton mentioned her? Wait, she mentioned Matsuro-senpai too? Ah, crap. I think this girl's really misunderstanding me.
There's a misunderstanding. Something's not right here. We need to talk this over.
I desperately try to explain myself, but somebody weakly tugs at my sleeve. I turn around and get up close and personal view of the real Rosette. Oh man, she's cute.
Please, won't you help me? That scary girl is picking on me. She's so mean.
Oh, Junpei's so thick. Oh my god. You know what I don't have on here? My freaking chat box.
Huh? Okay, she looks scary, but she doesn't look like a bad person. Actually, she's kind of cute.
Junpei!
You won't come, then I'll make the first move. Go Konohana Sakuya!
A persona shape that appeared when the dark-haired girl called out is definitely a persona. Is she a persona user too? If that's the case... The girl's persona comes flying towards me, wreathed in flames, and crashes with my own persona in sound of glass smashing into glass. Two personas are locked against each other in combat. Dark-haired girl seems surprised at my ability to summon a persona too.
Like I was saying, can you wait a sec? Why are you doing this? Violence isn't the answer, you know.
Don't waste your breath. I will protect my friends and my town.
On closer inspection, the dark-haired girl's eyes are dead serious. Says her powerful determination through the power of her persona. I can't hold back any longer. This isn't good.
Whoa!
What a pain. What are you, stupid or something?
Dark-haired girl gets blasted across the area with a scream. I turn back in surprise. I see the long-haired another long-haired persona. What? This is totally unexpected turn of events. Rosette has a persona too? That persona made an attack just now.
How long are you gonna keep up this stupid charade? Cheap sob stories don't bring in the ratings these days. What use are friends anyway?
What?
I'm surprised to hear words like that coming out of cute pop idol. What's wrong, Rosette?
That's not true. I try harder because of my friends. They make me stronger. They give me people to live up to and people to protect. And if you deny that strength, then I cannot lose against you.
Yep, I understand that feeling. She's right. Ah, crap. Does this mean that I jumped into a thing that immediately took the wrong side?
You make me sick. Hey, aren't you supposed to be on my side? Hurry up and deal with her.
Yikes, Rosette's face is even scarier than anything I've seen Yucatan pull off. I think she's the kind of girl that looks so cute. Appearances can be deceiving, huh? Oops, sorry, passed by. He said no. Though I feel my world's been crushed, I recall that Yucatan wannabe I met earlier. I couldn't tell if she was real or fake at first either. Is this fake Rosette too? Dang, there's no way to tell. Alright.
Hey, say something, you baseball freak.
Sorry.
Huh?
I can't do anything on my own. And people have been helping me all the time until now, too. But because I can't do anything by myself, I want to stay strong for someone else.
Whoa, nice.
That's why, even if you're the real Rosette, I can't side with you.
Said it. That was something I learned from back when I've been telling the kids. Well, that doesn't mean that everything you do gets results, though. I mean, then I'm only standing here right now because of the support of someone else.
What's with these cheap cliches? Take a look in the mirror before you say stuff like that. Oh well, I guess it's fine. It would have been more fun if the two of you actually went at it. But I'll invite you both to my last concert before the world ends. Now, bring on the rain!
Oh boy, here we go. The face of a familiar teen idol distorts. Her eyes change color in an eerie gold. When Rosette raises a hand, 4 red pillars come crashing down from the sky through the fog, slamming the 4 corners of the food court. Oh, I recognize this. Looks like I was right.
You're not the culprit?
I'm Junpei Iori, the nuclear warhead of the Shadow Operative Missile. I'm sorry I doubted you.
DT Duckslayer, welcome into the chat, my friend. We're gonna be Ultimaxing.
Shadow operatives? You mean Mitsuru-san?
Yep, that's right. Can you stand back a little? It hardly counts as an apology, but I'll take care of this for you.
Hey! The team's all getting back together. More like Stupe Ace Detective. Hey, Tonyun, what up? How you doing? I wasted my burst, but that was fun. Hey. Gonna beat up the pop idol. Big fakey though. I missed! I didn't know I had to do that. Shit. Well, live and learn, right? I just woke up nice. Today's drink is an iced matcha lavender latte with coconut milk because I'm feeling feisty. I got my order correct. Yay!
Hey, I'm glad you won.
I also did a very knee-jerk reaction purchase yesterday. Bought myself the soundtrack of Miami Connection on vinyl.
Holy crap. Man, that was tough.
Stylish victory, of course, even though my ears are still ringing. When the red pillars shatter, the fake Rosette crumbles and then melts. Yeah, it's gonna be my personal nightmare fuel folder for a while. Maybe I could use this as a new story for Jump Pace. Believe it or don't. Yeah, my neighbors are gonna hear just on loop. Friends for eternity, loyalty, honesty, stick together through thick or thin.
Thank you, Junpei-san. I'm Yukiko Amagi.
Yukiko-san, huh? Are you a high schooler from around here? Can I ask you something?
Huh? Are you hitting on me?
What? Come on, really? I just want to know what's going on in this town.
I'm sorry. I get caught up with weird people too often. I mean, you've got a beard and a baseball bat.
She's not wrong.
Come on, you're treating me more like a criminal suspect than a dude who's hitting on you. I'm not a bad guy, okay? But I can see how you get caught up in situations like that. I mean, you are...
Junpei.
When it happens, use the Junpei-style stranger danger technique.
What?
Junpei style? Oh, is that like Hanayagi style?
Something like that. I teach kids baseball, and I also teach them basic self-defense from suspicious people.
You hit him in the ball and throw pocket sand at him. That's Junpei way. I want to put Junpei and Teddy in a corner.
Stranger danger technique number 1. First, you have to yell really loud. Always start by yelling for help.
Huh, okay.
What?
Like that?
Yeah, that was pretty promising. Huh?
Yukiko-senpai, get away from him! Himiko!
I love this. Rosette is standing near the entrance of the food court, even though she disappeared only a moment ago. Could this be the real one? But she has her persona out, and I feel like she's just menacing as the fake from before.
Get away from her, you perv!
Holy crap, that was close. This is a misunderstanding, Reset. A misunderstanding.
Turns out luck isn't on my side today. Like, it's actively working against me. I get called a perv by my favorite teen idol. And then when I learn that she has a persona, she hits me with it.
Hold on, Risei-chan. He has a beard, but he's not a creep.
Okay, Yukiko's idea of a creep. Oh, they're bearded. Got it. Nope, that's a creepo right there. He got some beard. Oh my god, that's great. Hey, granted, usually I think types of beards are red flags, but that's hilarious. I bought some stuff for my mom and I got myself an external hard drive for my PS4. Nice! I don't want to be constantly re-downloading my games. I feel you, DT. I'm probably gonna get one for my PS5. I have to get like one of those official ones, unfortunately, because they even say, you might not want to go third party unless it's these brands, because Rosette finally stops attacking when she hears Yukiko call it. And I desperately explain what I've been through up until now. But wow, it really is Rosette, the real Rosette. Maybe luck's on my side after all.
I'm so sorry. I thought Yukiko-senpai was screaming because she was being assaulted.
Simp.
But I'm glad you're okay. I figured that if I came to the food court, there'd be someone else here.
I'm glad you're okay too, Risei-chan. And it looks like you can use your persona to fight now? That's amazing!
It's true that Rosette's persona was impressive. Add that in with her calling me a perv, I feel like this experience is going to traumatize me.
So, this is Junpei Iori. He's supposedly a nuclear landmine for the Shadow Operatives.
Oh, so you're one of Mitsuru-san's team. I'm Risei Kujikawa. It's nice to meet you.
You too. Just call me Junpei. And that's supposed to be nuclear warhead, okay?
Nuclear landmine sounds like a huge weakness, doesn't it? That's not what I want to be known as. Then again, neither one of these two seem to have much interest in me, do they?
So, why are you here, Junpei-san? Are you on duty?
Well, I kind of overslept. And then I found out that Mitsuru-senpai and the others are missing. This town's been turned into this...
Huh? Mitsuru-san and the others are missing? Are they okay?
Well, the Midnight Channel came on again, and General Teddy said there'd be another tournament. It seems that's where they're being held.
Yeah, Risei only has eyes for you, or of course Junpei would be labeled as a perp. But yeah. High school students, Junpei. Exactly. Exactly. Plus, like, you know, whenever we end up doing the the rhythm game story mode, you're gonna see that whoever wrote that story mode really wants Risei and you together.
Huh? What's the Midnight Channel? It sounds kind of like an adult-rated cable show.
They've already been captured? We've got to hurry and save them. Hold on, I'll try searching for them.
Oh, but I think I know where they are. They're probably over where our school is on the hill.
Ooh, that's creepy. Though my question gets completely ignored, looks in the direction of Yukiko-san points and see a long, thin shadow, a pole stuck in the ground. Could that be? All the stuff I've seen in this town so far, the dark hours, shadows. Of course the next would be.
Tartarus?
I'm at a loss for words. I mean, it's not too hard to imagine the tower would show up here, especially the way things are at the moment. If that's the case, I bet $1,000,000 that Yucatan and the others are going to be headed there. Well, if I went there too, I might as well meet up with everyone.
Junpei-san, is anybody else from the Shadow Operatives here too?
Huh? Oh yeah, I think so. Maybe?
I'm not really listening to her, but my automatic answer probably isn't what she wants to hear. And then silence snaps me out of my thoughts, and I see the two girls staring at me, frowning.
Are you really a member of the Shadow Operatives? You seem fishy.
I mean, you got a beard.
Maybe he's a fake after all.
No, I'm real. Look, all of us have a badge, like this.
Huh.
Frantically explain my situation and show them the badge I carry with me. Even though I managed to get them to believe me, I'm a little ashamed that I don't have much information to give. He ain't nicknamed Chad Harakumi for nothing. Yeah, that's true. That can't be helped. So we might conclude that Rosette would search the surrounding area with her persona. Isn't it inevitable that I wouldn't know much about what's going on? Then again, it is kind of my fault that I fell asleep on the train.
Well, give me a sec. Himiko, search mode.
Rosette's persona takes on a dramatically different form. She closes her eyes and concentrates. It's pretty obvious she started searching the area. Wow, that's amazing that she has a persona that can both search and fight.
I have 4 readings heading towards Yasogami High and that tower. I think one of them is Labras. I don't know about the other 3.
Huh? Labras is here too?
Mm-hmm. I can't communicate with her because the interference is so bad. But I'm pretty sure.
And those other readings aren't shadows, right?
They feel like persona users. One of them is strangely small, though.
It's probably Koromaru. He's a dog.
A dog?
The dog?
Dog can use a persona?
The dog?
How?
The persona? The dog.
I don't know. He just can.
Junpei-san, you seem
Pretty vague about everything.
That's just how his brain works, ladies. I feel like they're being really harsh without any hesitation. Yeah, that's Yukiko and Rosette. 3 readings that Rosette doesn't know. One of them's Kuromaru, then the next one must be Ken. Last one should be Yucatan. Tell the 2 girls about the others. Rosette continues searching.
Oh, there's someone near here. Naoto-kun. And Kanji? Kanji's reading is pretty weak, though. He might be injured.
You can't communicate with them, right? If they're close, then should we go directly there to help them out?
Yeah, but then we're putting a hold on rescuing Mitsuru-san and her team, aren't we?
Right. So you two should hurry to where this Kanji-kun is. I'll keep heading to that tower. Based on what you said before, it sounds like my comrades are going that way after all.
Okay. Oh, but
Oh, right. That would leave you 2 girls alone. Do you want me to go with you? I mean, if you really want me, I'll do it.
Well, I suggested 2 girls might want me around just in case I notice that they're both looking at me with blank expressions. Oh, what's going on? Did I see something weird?
Junpei-san, are you going to be okay on your own?
Are you sure you won't get lost? Town's turned into something like a maze.
Oh, that. Maybe they're the ones worried about me. Wonder how low their opinion of me is right now. Spoiler alert. Pretty low.
I'll be fine. Maybe I don't look it, but I've got experience with stuff like this.
Oh, okay. We'll go meet up with the others before heading to that tower.
Please be careful, Junpei-san.
With that, the 2 girls easily leave the food court. They don't freak out over the bizarre situation at all. Man, high school girls these days sure are tough. Pulled myself together and began rushing towards Tartarus Lake Tower. Ever since I became a shadow operative, this is the first time I've encountered an abnormal situation like this. They barely even shed a shred of respect for him. Exactly. Basically, the last time something like this happened to me was 3 years ago. While I was running, I think back on what happened back then. And I remember him. Effing chat for Butter Chuds. Miss you, Butter Chuds. Don't you worry about me, man. I got this. Butter Chud smiles upon us all, even if he thinks you're kind of a loser. Butter Chuds. To be continued. Alright. Oh! The Captive Queen. Alright, let's frickin' go. F off, Butter Chuds.
I keep telling you not to do. They're a real pain, you know?
Cripes, you never shut up, do you? Just shut up, you little shit. Shut up before I cut you down right now.
Ah, our favorite asshole. See, I made sure to tag this with spoilers because this is gonna go straight into Persona 3 and 4 spoilers in the story mode itself. So it's like, let's just tag it. So someone comes in and then, like, the game's spoiled for them. They don't get too mad about it.
I thought you called me because you needed me. You're the one who's getting impatient. Well, I'm going for a walk. That son of a bitch. I really am gonna kill him sooner or later. Daddy, switch with me.
Sounds. No voices. Two voices. Responding to each other. Conversation? I feel two presences nearby. My senses slowly return as I rise out of an unconsciousness. But before I can register the individual words being said, conversation ends. I feel one of the presences in the room moving away.
Looks like you're awake.
I furrow my brow. The person standing before me has a different presence than either of the two that I sensed. A red-haired young man in a Yasogami High uniform? Did a child like him capture us?
What have you done with the others? Let them go at once.
So those are your first words after regaining consciousness. I don't think you understand your situation.
I understand that I've been captured by some boorish people at the very least.
We were ambushed in Inaba Pass, caught completely off guard. Limousine was sent over the edge, with us inside. Now I find myself here. My arms and legs are bound. Someone has a taste in binding me like this. I recall a particularly loathsome memory from the past. This cross must be the cause of the immense sense of fatigue that I'm feeling in my entire body. I don't seem to be able to summon my persona, but...
Who are you? Is this all you're doing?
That was a pointless question. Even if it is, what are you going to do about it? Jump down off that cross and kill me?
I look around my surroundings. This place, the place where my companions have been captured and crucified in the past. The past where my beloved father met his unfortunate end. The top of the moon viewing tower, and this cross. The only one name comes to mind.
Shuji Ikutsuki. Is this revenge for him?
Revenge. A pointless word. What do you think of the previous performance? It must have seemed like something from Ikutsuki's own mind.
Performance?
When we pursued Labrys and entered the TV world last time, a mastermind robbed Labrys of her freedom and spoke of their own evil scheme. That's right. His speech did resemble Ikutsuki's own mannerisms. That is why we narrowed our search to the culprit down to those related to ergo research, and how we were able to gather more information.
Don't worry. He's dead. Not just dead, but killed. You must understand. You're a Kiricho.
Are you trying to say that we killed him? But he was...
I hear something dripping right next to me. Crimson eyes that shine coldly behind the gold mask. White and black liquid swirl around its head. Is this a persona? Suddenly, it slams the hilt of the sword into my abdomen. Sends the blow sends my mind reeling. I could barely manage to retain consciousness.
Ikutsuki doesn't matter. You're nothing but bait after all.
What?
I've shown them how you've been captured. How touching. Your comrades are gathering one after another.
What are you after? What do you intend to do to my comrades?
Even your calm, collected facade cracks when your little friends are involved. Don't worry. You'll all die together eventually. Not just you, but all life itself.
God, he likes talking about his plan, don't he?
I will destroy this world. Everything will die. And this place will be reborn into a new world. His world. Where only one life remains.
His world? Preposterous. I don't know how you intend to bring this about, but I won't let you create a world like that.
I don't need your understanding. All I will do is grant a boy his wish.
Boy?
That's right. Doesn't it ring a bell, Kiricho? Your desires created that boy and gave birth to me.
Oh shit. He loves to monologue syndrome. It would love to have a word with him.
What?
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Minazuki. Sho Minazuki. I am the embodiment of your sins. Just take your time and wait.
Sho Minazuki. That name was in the report I received from Kikuno. That's right. It was the name I saw in Shuji Itsuki's experiment data. If I recall correctly, that experiment was... Number of pieces in this puzzle are falling into place for me.
Wait!
I raise my voice as loud as I can to the boy, who has his back turned to me. Suddenly I'm struck with the sensation of something being drained from my body, and my vision blurs. I desperately try to cling to consciousness. I must escape this place and stop his plan. I won't let him destroy this world, no matter what. Yeah, because Butterchuds is up there like, yo, I'm holding the door, guys. What the hell are you doing down there? It feels like it's been a while since I left Yukari-san and Ken-kun at Junis. While wandering the fog-shrouded town of Inaba, I used the time to carefully review the data on the memory card Kikuno-san gave me. Ah, okay, we got Mark Wahlberg robot. Got it. All these documents deal with the ergo research, even with my calculation abilities. I won't be able to unlock the protection out in the final file in the applicable period of time. Oh, whatever. I can't read. It's with a slight feeling of disappointment I finally reach the entrance of Yasugami High, and I stand petrified before it. The eccentric decorations in this distorted school building look familiar, but the gigantic tower looming overhead exudes intimidation much more than when I saw it in the helicopter. When I was about some... And what's this about some kid in Tokyo summoning Satan to save Christmas? I look back down the path that I came from and see a town spread around the hilltop and find myself on. The town of Inaba has been twisted into a mind-numbing maze, sunken in a murk of stagnant red waters of fog.
There's nobody around. I hope everyone's okay.
Before I can become absorbed into my emotions, my radar detects something approaching.
I found you.
I hear a familiar voice. I see a figure coming up a hill. That's...
Yukon? Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Yeah, I was waiting for you. I knew you'd be coming here.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Something's not right. Yukon's missing something. I don't feel any kind of warmth from him. There's none of that kind consideration he had towards his friends. At the same time, the internal sensor begins to alert me of the presence of an approaching enemy, and the message transmits itself furiously into my senses. Eliminate target shadow.
You ain't Yukon. You're a shadow.
Not bad, anti-shadow suppression weapon.
Looks like the things still work.
I never intended to deceive you by taking this form.
Showing up looking like Yukon. What's your game, buddy?
Something, gold ice, something.
I came to warn you. Where you are is not where you should be.
What are you saying?
Don't get so worked up. Don't you know it? Deep down, you know that you're nothing but trouble to them. If you'd never shown up, this town would have been peaceful.
Aw,
They don't think of
boo.
you as a friend. You're just a nuisance that brought them to scorn.
Oh, but they all accepted me for who I am.
Yeah, you're one of our favorite toasters. Come on.
No matter what excuse you give, you're still just a weapon. A tool can never befriend a human, and you will never be accepted by them either.
That ain't true. That can't be.
A robot from the Bronx. I desperately try to deny it, but my words fail me. I'm a machine, but I was created as a weapon. I am nothing but a tool to destroy shadows. There's no way something like me could befriend people. My heart begins to crumble and I come this far, but...
What about you, Labras? What'll you do?
I hope Mitsuru-san and the others are okay. Could you please go right to that tower? We'll head over there too as soon as we can.
Ah, you're heading to the movies? What you watching, Rageful Eric? If she says gabagool, I'm gonna lose it. As my heart is about to crumble, familiar voices echo in my mind. That's right. I came here. I'm gonna sound like Meowth, I swear. I came here to trust my comrades. That's why I won't falter anymore.
I am a weapon. My body is mechanical and my heart was given to me.
What?
No matter what I wish I was, I can never be human.
Oh?
But Yukon and I, Mitsuru-san and Yukari-san, and even Ken-kun all think of me as someone precious.
Yeah.
The 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon. I'm Labris, a member of the Shadow Operatives.
And I'm gonna take your
I
thumbs.
see. Since you were just awakened to your persona, I thought you could be shaken up again.
Oh, you're gonna go see Wakanda Forever. Nice. Have fun. Remember, my brother's review of it is the movie's so excellent, he held a poop so hard that he destroyed the theater toilet when the credits rolled. That's my brother's review.
By force. Now bring on the ring.
Oh, the honesty of your brother. I know. With that, the fake Yukon draws a sword. Same time, 4 red pillars fall from the sky and land around us. Trapped. This will have invisible walls, just like that other time. This closed-off space won't open until one of us is defeated. In other words, I.
You really want to do this, huh? Sorry, but I ain't about to hold back.
I'm gonna break your goddamn kneecaps.
Don't underestimate me. I may be artificial, but I'm a complete copy. Based on everything there is to know about the real person, I'll prove it to you.
No way. That can't be.
Now, show the true power of an anti-shadow weapon.
Ah, here we go. Okay, I get to play Toaster. Toaster 2. Just technically Toaster 1. Also, I joined Hive since Twitter is imploding. Everyone and their cousin is joining Hive. I am very much not interested in joining Hive. It just mostly has to do with the fact that it's mobile only. And you know what? Not having Twitter has given me more time to do shit. Now that I'm like, you know what? Maybe I just won't start another social media addiction. Just keep what I
Oh my, they lost.
A good fight.
I mean, if everyone's having fun on Hive, though, big thumbs up.
My objective has been accomplished.
I just prefer desktop versions as well. Like, I barely used Instagram for a while because it was mobile only sort of thing, but now they actually have desktop access. Yeah. I don't know. Again, though, I'm just like, you know what? I'll just let Tumblr curate shit for me. It's fine. I've had Tumblr longer than I had Twitter anyways, so. What's interesting is, though, the amount of people that are having a hard time adjusting to the fact that a lot of the apps that they're migrating to do not use algorithm-based curation of seeing posts. It's literally seen in order with the people you follow. Some of them might have yeah, he might be interested in this tab, but it's not like artificially boosted to make people go viral. And I think a lot of people are forgetting that you can be an individual online and you don't need to have a hot take to go viral and shit, and you don't have to advertise yourself all the time. I think that's something that I think a lot of us, including myself, I'm not perfect either, because like for the longest time, I was thinking I can't get rid of Twitter. Like everyone, that's when everyone knows I go live and yada yada. But I've been running little tests here and there and not announcing stuff, and I've been getting the same viewers because most of the views actually come from inside like the notifications in Twitch or YouTube or whatever. So it's like, oh, it really wasn't a reason. Like, it sucks though with the commissions thing, because that one's going to be a hard one to bring up, but what can I do? Yeah, Rob Alex, you're better for it. I also, it's nice not to doom scroll anymore. That's the other one. I just have a main news site that I check out. And, yeah. Patreon might be the way to go for commissions, Sally. It's true, and I have Ko-fi. It's just like, you know, just letting people know, hey, I do this. But, I mean, PixIV's been fun for me, though, for the art sharing, because I refuse to use DeviantArt, because fuck that place. Even though I fought fiercely, my body performed smoothly, thanks to my recent maintenance. The fake Yukon fall on the ground with my final strike, and its form begins to bubble in a black ooze and fall apart.
It really was a shadow.
The melting Yukon suddenly spits out a ball of golden light. These orbs pass through the school gate and fly up towards the top of the tower, illuminating over the school building. You know, I just played Resident Evil Village yesterday, and Moreau was like vomiting. That's what I'm imagining right now. A melting you that looks like Moreau just vomiting up the cold. Sounds of battle echo away, and silence envelopes the area once again. Patreon, you may need to get with some other artists and develop a commissioned social media platform. I have no idea how to do that, though. That's the problem. Because, like, yeah, Etsy exists, but Etsy's also pretty corrupt. Gumroad exists, but guess what? Gumroad's also pretty corrupt. Like, there's no perfect solution. That's what sucks. And the way a lot of, like, things work together on, like, God, I forgot what I was going to say on this. Damn, I was profound, too. I lost it. Oh, well, dog.
Number-san! Ken-kun! Koromaru-san!
I'm overcome with surprise as Ken-kun makes his way to me. I remember what I was going to say. A lot of social media really works against artists. That's like the biggest issue right now. Koromaru-san has been at Ken-kun's side and he dashes over
I'm
to me.
so glad you're safe. Is something wrong?
Ken-kun has a worried expression. Even though the fake Yukon has been a shadow, the harsh words coming from what appeared to be Yukon's face still left me agitated. But
I'm okay.
I won't be deceived any longer. We have to save the others and solve this case as soon as we can. Ken-kun seems to notice my resolve and nods
If
to me.
anything comes up, please feel free to talk to me about it. That is, if you're okay with sharing it with me.
Ken, yo! That's good lesson learned, friends. You tell people you can talk to me about anything, but only if you want to. I'm not gonna pry. That is cool. I thank Ken-kun and suggest we compare whatever information we gathered till now. The enemy seems to be using fakes made of shadows to challenge us to fights. Ken-kun reports that he encountered a copy of himself and he was saved by Kanji-kun and Naoto-kun in the nick of time. Ken gets JoJo's hearts. Yeah! Yo-yo hearts for Ken. Where's Yo-yo? Where's Yo-yo? Hold on. JoJo is currently lying on his back, splayed out, enjoying the sunbeams. Dio is right beside me. I'm petting her butt right now. Thank goodness. Yukon and his friends have noticed a strange situation that had befallen this town. It's kind of hard not to notice. I decided to tell Ken-kun about what happened a moment ago, including my own unease as well. Sorry, I talked too much and then I guess had to yawn. Get that sun, JoJo. Yeah.
See, that must have been tough.
Yeah, I got to wondering what I would do if the real Yukon thought the same way. And that got me all scared.
It's difficult to truly believe in other people. Ken-kun? It would be easy for me to say that he'd never think that way about you. But people are weak. They can't help but believe in things that make life easier for them. That's only deceiving yourself, though. You need to have resolve if you want to learn the truth. Even if that means getting hurt yourself. Resolve. If you're worried about the truth, then I believe you should go to him directly and find out how he feels. Otherwise, you'll never be true friends.
Aww.
Ken-kun. Oh, I'm sorry for being so impolite. It's easy to tell others to learn unpleasant truths, but it's more like I'm trying to convince myself.
Aw, Ken! Precious boy. Kuramaru-san stares up at me. I feel he's telling me what Ken-kun's saying is right. Aw, the best dog in his little hoodie. I love him. I should find out for myself. If Yukon and his friends are headed there as well, we'll see them eventually. I should use the time to.
I see. A relationship between two people cannot be formed until they speak their minds to one another. Doing so requires this resolve.
Is it? Is it?
Who's that?
We stand ready. It's a sudden voice. Himbo! I love Theo. The silver-haired man wearing dark blue clothing steps from the shadows of the school gate. Where did he come from? My radar didn't detect him at all. Wait, I'm still not detecting him.
Who are you?
Ah, how truly rude of me. My name is Theodore.
Hi, Theodore.
I didn't intend to eavesdrop on you, but as I wandered in search of cola, I found myself here.
That blue costume. Are you connected to Elizabeth?
Such a vibrant shade of blue. His distinctive clothing looks familiar. Elizabeth, the girl I met during the previous case, who also helped me remember a number of things. She appeared in my dreams earlier today too and said some deeply meaningful things before disappearing. The man standing before me has an air similar to hers.
My, so you know of my sister.
Labra-san, is this person an enemy? Probably not. Elizabeth helped me realize a ton of stuff, but, well, she came on a little strong sometimes.
Oh? Was she rude to you? She once forced me to eat a large quantity of cinnamon, and I thought my mouth was going to be desiccated forever.
Oh no, Theodore! When Elizabeth's like, hey, I saw this on the internet, you should try it, run.
Cinnamon?
Please, don't worry about it. It is merely a bittersweet page from our youths.
I see. Oh, right. My name's Labris.
Labris.
This is Ken-kun and Koromaru-san. They're my... Well, it's nice to meet you, Theodore. We're Labris-san's comrades. Comrades.
Thank you for the polite introductions. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Comrades. I was embarrassed, but the way Ken-kun said it without any hesitation warms my heart. I do have many comrades right now who are with me, and the way they interact with me naturally makes me think that perhaps I'm the only one who minds what I am. I feel like such a fool for being so anxious. I can't help but smile.
By the way, on a different subject, has anyone seen my sister Elizabeth anywhere?
Elizabeth? Nah. The last time I saw her was in a dream. I haven't seen her around here.
Is that so? There's something I was meaning to ask her if I managed to find her. I saw traces of cinnamon along the road here, so I thought that she might have come this way.
Elizabeth is here? She said in her dream that she was searching for power. She happened to come across this town while in her such a special situation. Wouldn't it make sense that she would come to this tower?
Ah, please forgive me. It seems I've detained you for too long.
Hi, Himbo-kun. Is he another Persona game? He is. If you choose the FemC in Persona 3, instead of Elizabeth, you get Theo.
Please, do not be alarmed. I have no intention of getting in your way.
Oh, that's right. We need to hurry. Labra-san, shall we get going? Huh? But don't we have to wait for Yukari-san? Do you remember what that General Teddy said when he showed up on the monitor? Oh, if we don't fight and win the P1 climax within an hour, the world will end. Yes, that's why I think it's important we rescue Mitsuru-san and the others as quickly as possible.
True.
Yukari-san will be fine. Junpei-san's strong too, after all.
Ken-kun seems sure that Yukari-san and Junpei-san will be alright. Is this what it means to believe in others?
Alright, let's go. See you, Theodore.
Please, take care. Still, where am I to obtain this cola?
Theodore walks away, mumbling to himself, and then the three of us head to the school building. Fucking love Theodore. Oh my god, he's the best. I can't wait to play Persona 3. When we enter the school building, we find that red fog filled the halls as well, ruining our visibility. Take care of Alvin and Simon! Ba-dooms. Wait a second. No, Theodore was in green, so no, Simon was the one in blue. Damn, if he was in green, it would have been perfect. The hallways seem to go on forever, and the classrooms lining both sides are distorted. Though the similar way the building has been in the TV world, red fog increases the creepiness tenfold. My birthday is on the 28th, so I'm going to treat myself to an early B-Day gift on the 19th. Yeah! Do it, no-name woman! If I don't see you on the 28th, this is your birthday song, and it is not long. Hey! Yeah! Damn right. Oh my god. Yes, 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 yes. Funny enough, though, when I play it in here, I'm probably just going to do the PSP version on the Vita TV, because I have a new game plus, and that would be great. The fog even mutes our footsteps as we proceed. As long as we walk along, Kuromaru-san growls.
Koromaru-san? It would seem there's someone inside this classroom.
The door reading music room is slightly ajar, the fog pouring through the crack. Alright, Enraged Floric, you join Wakanda forever. I'm gonna go to the bathroom prior and don't be like my brother. Definitely gonna snag Golden for PS4. Yeah. I'm getting both, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna just double dip again, because why not? Like, my sister got me a P5 Royale for the Switch for Christmas, but I saw her purchase it, and she didn't hide it, because it was half off, and, I was like, that's a good price for that game, I get it for that. And I'm just like, and the guy at the video store was like, yeah, when I saw it was half off, I'm like, well, guess I'm owning this again. And I'm like, yeah. And I can't wait to do it again with 4 and 3. And he's like, yeah. I put my hand on the door. Ken and I silently nod at each other. Well, hi, Ken, you little psychopath. I throw the door, open the door, and Ken and Kuromaru-san rush inside. I follow them. In the center of the music room is a cross, just like the ones we saw in the monitor and the helicopter. Person tied to it is Akihiko-san.
Sonata-san, we'll get you down at once.
Who? Ken?
Ken rushes over to the cross and unbinds Akihiko-san. Akihiko-san is quite weak and he stumbles once when he is released from the ropes. Ken and I hold him up on our shoulders.
Thanks for saving me, Ken. Labras. And Koromaru too?
It's like with Skyrim and Resident Evil 4, there's so many ports yet you still buy them. You know what? And that actually proves something there, right there, DT Darkslayer. If you make it available, people are gonna fucking buy it. Like, Nintendo, hello. You know what? My next Resident Evil 4 purchase, though, is gonna be the remake. Yeah, Atlas. Only now they finally realized it, because when they released P4 Golden on PC, they made so much money. They're run by frickin' dinosaurs there, though. I'm hoping for a Shin Megami Tensei collection on the Switch. That's what I'm hoping for.
Sorry to barge in on you. I couldn't wait to hear your story, so I came here.
I'm glad you're so impatient. Sorry about this.
I'm glad you're safe now. Where are the others?
Ah, am I late again? Sorry, guys, my bad.
I turn around and surprised with a sudden voice behind us. Man wearing backwards baseball cap is standing at the music room door.
Oh, hey, Ken and Koromaru. And, are you Labras?
Junpei-san, it's been a long time. I'm glad you made it here. Did you run into Yukari-san along the way?
Junpei-san. Beginning personal scan. Identified. Junpei Iori. As I thought, he is another one of Mitsuru-san's comrades in high school. He's currently listed as a member of the auxiliary staff of the Shadow Operatives.
Glad? You're glad about stealing the limelight from me?
Uh-oh. Ken's expression changes and he quietly moves his spear into a combat position. Scanning. Subject confirmed as Shadow.
You're on to me already, huh? Oh well, I wasn't gonna try to hide it anyway.
Hey, we don't have to develop any new games, yet still buy the same games. Genius.
I've never faced Junpei-san before.
I'm more thinking about availability. Like, I would like to officially buy Jack Bros, but that was only on the Virtua Boy. And fun fact, that was also the first Shin Megami Tensei game to come out in the North America. Ken-kun laughs to himself and takes a step forward. Kuromaru-san stands close by him. Seeing the two of them so ready for battle makes me blurt out my doubts.
Hey, Ken-kun, are you okay with fighting somebody who looks just like one of your buddies? I mean, aren't you afraid? Like, what if that's the real one?
Ken-kun smiles at me. He explains himself in a tone of voice that makes me feel silly for doubting him.
That's a silly question, Labras-san. Even if it did turn out to be the real Junpei-san, if I'm truly being challenged, then I can never back down. Truly challenged?
I crave blood, Lavris. You got it? Wasn't that in your databank?
Yes. When it comes down to it, I will stand up and fight for anything I truly believe in. Even if I must do so against my own companions.
I did it in the FES version.
Looks like you're finally learning to talk like that, Ken.
Akihiko-san!
Labras, let me tell you something. Even if the enemy you face is someone you once counted as a friend.
I always wanted to beat the shit out of Junpei, Ken. Oh my god, that's so true!
In a battle for your beliefs, the bonds formed between true comrades will never break.
Are you trying to bore me to submission? Let's get this over with already. Bring on the rain!
Oh, we're burning our bread. The fake Junpei-san summons the red pillars. Akihiko-san looks confused for a moment, but Ken explains the rules to him.
Selfish rules as always. Now, normally I'd take him on, but let me take a quick break from the fighting for now.
Hey Dave, what up?
Yes, please
We're
rest.
burning our
Sonata-san.
bread.
We can handle this.
Akihiko-san smiles happily and takes a step back. Ken stands firmly in front of the shadow and takes position. His resolve is so powerful, this young man looks strong, even in me. I can't forget that I'm a shadow operative as well.
I can do it too.
Labras, because she's feeling conflicted. How you doing, Dave? I hope everything's well. I know Fanto's probably going to come running your room, so hello, Fanto. You're so cute. Oh, little kitty. Fanto is a high-quality cat. Just thought I'd let you know, Dave. Oh, I did like a jungle combo thing. I love my persona. There we go. Counter. Yeah! Go, Toaster! Gotcha. Bitch.
Keep training.
My bread has been sufficiently burnt. Cracks form in the red pillars as they crumble to dust, then vanish entirely. Same time, the form of the fake Junpei-san melts into a black vortex. The proof that we have been fighting a fake makes me feel a little relieved.
Are you alright, Sonata-san?
I wish I could say I was, but I'm pretty exhausted. I won't be able to call on my persona for a while. I guess that cross drains the spiritual energy from whoever's stuck on it.
Oh, best dog. Kuromaru-san speaks up, as if trying to get our attention. The remains of the shadow swirling about the center of the room, release a small ball of light that rises into the void above the room.
Weird. The same thing happened to the fake Yukun too.
It's flowing up. Does that mean it's being collected somehow? What in the world is that?
There's something else that I've noticed. Everyone in Inaba, aside from us Persona users, has vanished. Doesn't that remind you of the Dark Hour and Tartarus?
That's ominous. If I remember right from last time we were here, the enemy was trying to turn Personas into shadows and collect their power. And we know all too well what happens when shadows gather in Tartarus.
Sonata-san, immediately after we reached Inaba, we were attacked by someone who looked very similar to Ikutsuki.
Ikutsuki? That's impossible. We saw him.
Yes, though I don't know if it was really him. But one of the Persona users from Inaba, Naoto-san, knew about Ikutsuki.
The detective, huh? So they're running around out there too.
Indeed. I wanted to find an explanation to this situation as soon as possible, so we shared what we knew with each other.
This is their town. No matter how much we might try to stop them, they have the right to protect this place.
There he is. He curled up right in his spot. Aw, Fanto. Let's get some JoJo hearts in chat for Fanto, because he's adorable. He's a very cute little black kitty of Dave's. There we go. We're going to get some JoJo hearts for Fanto.
Mitsuru knows that at least. Though it seems like she was trying to bear the entire burden herself again. And they're all incredibly skilled, too. If we can meet up with them, we'll be able to solve this case that much quicker. You made the right call, Ken.
Thank you.
Ikutsuki, huh? If he's really behind this, then we're at even more of a disadvantage. Sorry, Ken, but let me make sure I've got it all straight.
Void cat. Aw. Now that Akihiko-san's recovered his senses somewhat, we both explained the sequence of events we've experienced up until this point.
So we fell right into the enemy's trap and got ourselves captured. How careless of us.
There's no time to waste here. Akihiko-san is far from his normal condition, but appears to have recovered enough to be able to walk on his own. We leave the music room and decide to look for some stairs so we can head up. Once the remains of the fakes were all going upwards, we conclude that there must be something above us that they're all going to.
By the way, Sonata-san, how have Mitsuru-san and the others been? I haven't seen them in a while.
I hadn't seen her in a long time till I got back either. Don't worry, she hasn't changed at all. If anything, she seemed even more dreadful.
I see. I don't know if I should feel relieved or worried.
What? Does Mitsuru-san scare you too? She's always really nice to me.
You just don't know how frightening she can be. Try getting hit with that kick of hers. You won't eat normally for a week.
She's very intense. And that's coming from me. Now that I think about it, I can't believe she was just a high school student when we met.
Huh. If that's the case, then I'll try asking her to start being nicer to you two.
You can't!
Yo, can you stop dropping my shit? Little kitty. You're so cute.
You don't have to get so flustered, you know?
These two have been so calm and rational when confronted with the fake jump face on. Seeing them so distraught over the thought of this, I can't help but laugh. Akihiko-san and Ken-kun smile with embarrassment. Kuramaru-san walks coolly as if he was in no concern of his. That's because he's the bestest boy, of course. It must be rather difficult to really express your true feelings. Oh, Dio. You always want attention at the weirdest times. Ooh, kitty. Little kitty. She's all fluffy. Okay. We can go there. Or we can go there. I say we're gonna go actually here because this happens before that. So let's fucking do it. Hi, Dio. Oh my god, she unplugged something. Hold on. Dio, no. Dio. Oh my god, hold on. She unplugged the capture card. Dio, why are you so cute? Dio Brando. No signal. Oh my god, kitty. Kitty girl. Kitty girl. She done did it. She unplugged it. Hold on. Oh my god. Technical difficulties. My cat unplugged everything. The cat uprising has begun. see if I could get this to... This cat's ridiculous. Oh my god, why is this not working now? Oh my god, Dio, what'd you do? Kitty, what'd you do? Well, I'm gonna take a risk. If the stream crashes, I pulled the wrong wire. Okay. And pet me, mother. God damn it, Dio. Oh, God, you're too cute. There we go. There we go. We're all good. Ah, Dio. I'm petting her and she's doing the prairie dog stance. She's very proud of herself, everyone. Now she grabbed on my hand and is biting me. It's perfect. Okay, I can read while she's chewing my fingers. With Teddy as the guide, we climb the hill leading the tower. I see what appears to be the front gates of the school. Sign on the wall reading Yasogami High School. Building ahead of us looks like an ordinary school at first glance. When I look up, there's a number of things wrong with it.
Ah! Is this really Sensei's school? It looks even weirder than it did before.
Yikes, this is really bad. I haven't seen anything like this since 3 years ago.
Even from up close, it's strikingly similar to Tartarus. Nest of death where shadows roam free, and a tower of darkness built to summon death itself. But that's not all. Strange markings lying on the ground and the walls, all the way from the gates to the school building itself. Posters have been put up on the walls, and even in the windows, oddly matching the eeriness of the building.
There's a bunch of posters up. It kind of reminds me of a school festival. The Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel?
Teddy step away from Yukari. Don't get any ideas.
That's Sensei. Sensei is so strong, kind, and a reliable leader. And over here's Chie-chan. She trains a ton every day, and she eats a ton too.
Teddy points out the different posters one after the Dio, kitty girl. Not step away from the capture card. Sabotage! You stop petting her for 1 second and she goes on destructo mode. Oh my god. Okay. Seeing him like this, I get a sense of how much he values his friendship with these people. I thought I made my message clear, parents. Mother. Mother, I demand treats and sustenance, mother. Haha, they must be a great bunch of people.
There's a poster of Mitsuru Senpai too? The imperious queen of executions.
What's wrong, Yuka-chan? What about Mid-chan?
Oh, dear. She just jumped on my chest. This cat.
Oh, it's nothing.
I love her.
I just remembered something that happened during our school trip.
Oh, an execution, huh? Well, I know what that's like.
Huh? Have you done that to someone before?
Nah, it was done to me. And I see Hammer to repay me for my innocent curiosity. Just remembering it gives me the chilly willies.
Oh, I can imagine that. Talking to you reminds me of someone I know. There's an idiot in our group, too.
Oh, Yukari, you are endearing me to you now.
Oh, lucky me. I found Yucatan.
Junpei?
I'm surprised to see the next face. Oh no, she's surrounded by idiots! Wait a sec. I have to consider what happened with the copy of Mitsuru Senpai from earlier. Wearing a baseball uniform for some reason. Could this be another fake? I put some distance between us and knock an arrow.
Hold it right there. I told Junpei to wait for me at the station. What are you doing here?
Hey, wait a second. That's no way to greet your old friend. You're supposed to get emotional. Oh, wait. You another monster, Yukari?
My respect for her went up. An idiot giraffe to go with the idiot bear. Exactly, Nez.
A monster? Me? Wait, so are you the real Junpei?
Ugh, he reeks of sweat. Seriously. seriously, can't you have some consideration for the people who have to smell you? He's real.
Huh?
Whoa, aren't you the guy who was on TV earlier? Why are you with Yucatan?
Why? Because I'm Yuka-chan's knight in fuzzy armor, obviously. In other words, we share a pledge of eternal love.
And Yukari immediately regrets everything of hanging out with Teddy.
Eternal love?
Yuka-chan, do you know this weirdo with a beardo?
Weirdo with a beardo!
He's a fake.
Yeah, I know him. You seem energetic as always, Junpei.
Oh, is that what's going on here? Wait, don't be ridiculous. I'm obviously the real me.
I can kind of tell, too. That baseless confidence in himself. Yeah, that's probably the real Junpei.
Well, I'm glad you're safe. And sorry, I told you to wait at the station. But then I heard that Mitsuru-senpai and the others are in danger.
Nah, it's cool. I was kind of wandering around too. But wait, they've been captured? Seriously?
Yeah, about that.
I'm a little relieved to be able to meet up with a familiar face. We trade some nostalgic banter while we share what we've learned about what's happening in Inaba. I had my doubts when I heard of how Junpei miraculously ended up in Inaba, even before the rest of us, but I guess that's just like him. He barely has a grasp on the situation, but keeps going on about how some cute girls he met at Junas's. I don't want to hear about that stuff. Also, Junpei, they are teenagers. At least I learned that Persona users of this town are acting on their own during the unusual phenomenon.
What? Junpei, you ran into Rise-chan and Yuki-chan? Were they all right?
Yep, totally fine. Man, school chicks these days are really tough. By the way, who are you anyway? Aren't you that, what was it, General Teddy?
How dare you!
Take a shot.
It's outrageous that you treat me the same as that faker. I'm the one, the only, the adorable Teddy.
Well, yeah. I don't intend to push too many questions on the poor guy, but Teddy's existence is something of a mystery. What I do know is that he's an Inaba Persona user and he's not the enemy.
The General Teddy from the broadcast appears to be a copy of Teddy here.
Damn it, Junpei. You're gonna be on the list. Sure, only a few years younger, but still.
Teddy's a Persona user from this town, and he's looking for his friends.
The weirdo with the beardo.
Huh? You can use a persona? I figured you were nothing but a walking costume.
Grr, how rude. I'm not just an empty suit. I have a persona, and I have something inside, too. Look.
Inside? Teddy suddenly undoes the zipper. Huh? It's removable?
Hello, everyone.
Hold on. Their faces is just beautiful.
Whoa, a white guy.
A white guy? Oh my god! I forgot about that line! Oh no! Oh no, I'm gonna have a giggle fit like when I did the Mortal Kombat versus DC, included in the game. Hold on. I need a minute. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I'm in tears. I'm sorry. Whoa, a white guy. Oh, that needs to be the thumbnail. What's going on here? Sudden appearance of this young kid inside his suit is startling. Actually, even before that.
There really is something inside.
Yeah,
I
white
worked
man.
hard to grow this body because I wanted to score with a girl.
No!
Nice to meet you, Junpei.
Oh, Teddy, that's not how you introduce yourself. I grew this body because I want to score, baby. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh, your Japanese is a little off, though. You make a costume, not grow it. Do you understand? Make, not grow.
This is beautiful.
Stop talking like an idiot, Junpei. But wow, I figured you were empty too.
La-di-da! Hi, Kiva. Thank you for the $1. Teddy's back on the block with the rip of a zipper. La-di-da!
I'm sorry, did I surprise you, Yuka-chan?
Ugh, this is starting to break my brain. I'm sorry to ask you this once you took it off, but can you just keep your costume on for now?
Aw, but I just came out. Ooh, but this must mean that you like my bear skin better.
Oh, boy.
Ta-da! Look, look, it's original flavor Teddy again. So don't hold back. Ladies and other ladies, start your snugglings!
You know what? Can we just put him back in the dumpster? I need to take a moment to grindy grind. Thank you for the quote, Dave. I need to keep singing dad vibes to myself and my girlfriend wonders what's going on. I'm glad I ruined life for everyone right now.
Oh, come on, guys. Enough playing around. Let's go. We have to hurry and find the others.
Huh? Oh, right.
Go, go, go!
I feel so bad for Yukari right now. Just when we're about to go inside, Teddy suddenly stops and stands up straight. Because Kino's really work when he's wearing the costume. Oh wait, if anything, that costume is his real nose, isn't it?
Oh, you're picking up on someone. The rest are shadows.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna question his sneezing anymore either. Is this someone he mentions related to Mitsuru-senpai and Akihiko-senpai, or the others? Teddy runs off, still sneezing. We take a side path to make a detour around the school building and see the gymnasium up ahead. The entrance door is covered by a poster of a boy labeled the Beefcake Emperor. That name, it's Kanji Tatsumi, isn't it? I take back every bad thing I said about her. Me too!
Oh, this is Kanji. He loves manly battles. And is really
You know what,
grabbing
Yukari?
people and stabbing things.
This is penance for everything. I'm sorry, Yukari. I'm sorry you did grow as a character. I apologize. As Edgy Berserker will eat crow. I will eat crow right now.
This poster is giving me bad vibes. I
Or
don't want
dad
to charge
vibes.
in without a plan and run into this guy. Let's look for another way in, maybe.
Don't be stupid. Someone's here, right? Come on, we're going in.
I make Junpei open the door despite his protest. You know what, Yukari? That's awesome. We're going in the door. Junpei, fucking open it. The central area inside the gym is open. Those chairs are stacked high up around, reaching almost to the ceiling. A blonde, well-built young man is standing in the open space, clearly waiting for us. There's no mistaking him. That is Kanji Tatsume, whose face is on the poster we just saw.
Finally, you showed up. Hello, boys. I've been waiting forever and ever for you. Especially you, Slugger.
Just to be clear, you don't know this guy, right?
No! He's got no business calling me out like a designated hitter. Hey, Teddy! That's your friend, right? Why don't you sniff him and see if he's one of those fakes?
I don't have to. That's definitely a fake. If Kanji really liked you, he'd be stuttering and baking you treats instead of talking like that.
Aww!
Well, I've got a treat for you. It's in my fists. And I can't wait to show it to you. Bring on the ring!
That's right. This stream, I apologize to Yukari. I admit it. Kanji-kun hollers loudly as the four pillars descend to surround us. Well, I knew this was coming. It's obvious a fake. In order to find that someone Teddy was talking about, we'll have to find our way past this.
All right, you guys go in there and fight him. I'll cheer you on from over here.
Don't be a wuss. You're fighting too. Let's deal with this quickly.
You're not going to beat me down that easily. Here we go, damn it!
Yukari, because it's her story. Okay, Yukari, you got this, girl.
Finally.
I appreciate the sexy music that's playing right now.
It's coming!
Moves, dude. Keep it up.
I saw it! Clear shot! Prepare! Please, Isis!
range of her kicks. But she's more RNG, so I gotta remember that. It's not really a close up fight.
Keep like this. Do it. Weaken my power. Instant shot.
Got him.
Not bad.
Yukari says she's the competent one. Agreed. Blood Curling Beefcake Emperor is my goth heartthrob cover band.
So just to
That's
be
actually a
clear,
pretty good
I didn't
cover
even
band
want to
for
go in here,
gothness.
all right? So this is all on you guys.
As Junpei stumbles through whatever he's trying to say, the fake Kanji-kan crumbles and loses its shape. The sparkles of light that spits out float through the ceiling and disappear from view.
Huh? I'm sensing that's someone through there. Junpei, hurry and open this.
Yeah, you open the door and get punched. Teddy points to the door on the other side of the room, and Junpei quickly rushes over to open it. Huh, Junpei and Teddy might actually be a good team.
Yeah, I'm on it.
When Junpei throws open the door, the wall of thick red fog pours out, clouding my vision. Hear Junpei coughing from within the fog, and I see him. Teddy and I stick to the wall until the fog dissipates somewhat, and we take a peek inside the door.
Huh? This is Escapade.
White spotlight shines across the dark open space. The edge of light illuminates and raised stage. Looks exactly like the dance floor of the club near Gakuin High. Could this easily really be Escapade?
Fuka!
I can't help but call it in shock. A large cross is raised in the center stage, and Fuka's hanging from it, just like the broadcast.
Seriously? Whoa.
Fuchan, I'll save you. I'm a-coming.
Teddy runs to the cross with a surprising turn of speed for somebody with such stubby little legs. That's what people say about me when I run to catch the bus. We all work together to get Fuka down from the cross, and then even though she doesn't appear to be physically injured, she hasn't regained consciousness yet. Still, she's breathing normally. Her pulse is steady. Thank goodness. It seems she's not in any danger of dying.
Fuchan, are you okay? Wake up! I'd better give you the breath of life.
Take a shot and no, Teddy, no!
Feather dropkick!
Again,
Yuka-chan, I was just joking.
Yukari, you're endearing me to you too much now.
This isn't the time for jokes. Fuka, can you hear me? We've come to rescue you.
Ah, are you coming too?
Yukari-chan and Junpei-kun, did you rescue me?
Sorry we're late, but you're gonna be okay now.
Hey, Fuka. It's been a while, huh? And now that we're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Who would do such a thing to Fuchan? I'll never forgive them.
Oh, you brought Teddy too, huh?
Thank you too, Teddy. But have you seen Mitsuru-senpai? And
Having a mascot to be a lecture on in the game is disturbing. Agreed.
She's really exhausted. You shouldn't try to move for a while. It doesn't look like the others are around here.
we have to rescue them. I couldn't do anything.
We still have to save our toaster. According to Fuka, they were captured immediately as they were attacked. Even with Fuka's search ability, she wasn't able to sense anything until right before it happened.
Alright, well, let's let Fuka rest here while we go on. We just have to rescue Akihiko-san and Mitsuru-senpai, right?
We can't leave Fuka alone here. What if another fake shows up like before?
Oh, right.
If we leave her here alone, another fake will show up and her life would be in danger for sure. Still, we can't make her walk around with us when she's so exhausted.
Alrighty, I'm volunteering to stay behind.
You will?
Leave it to me. I can use a persona, and I'm the best at escorting ladies.
And Junpei's like, you know what? Let me just stay back. It's fine.
Well, if you're that confident, maybe we should leave this to him. I'm counting on you, Sir Teddy. Be her knight.
Junpei pats Teddy on the back. Teddy smiles proudly and gives a thumbs up. These two are starting to act like they've been partners for years. Oh, the sense of dread Yukari's feeling is pretty high right now.
Teddy,
Are Yukun and the others here too?
Huh. From what Junpei told us, Risei-chan and Yuki-chan left Junes to look for Kanji and Nao-chan. But if they notice what's happened to the school, I'm sure they'll end up here.
I see. If Risei-chan's with them, then there's no need to worry. Yukari-chan, Junpei-kun, please go on ahead and save the others. I'll remain here with Teddy.
Sounds wholesome, but we know Teddy's antics.
I'll contact you all with my persona once I've recovered a little. Please, just give me a little time.
I raise an eyebrow, but Fuka smiles and tells us that she'll be okay. I read that Teddy fought through the entire case of Inaba too, so I guess they'll be alright. We leave Fuka in Teddy's care and leave the gym, finally making our way to the school building. We enter through the main gates and end up in a hallway. The building's interior is shrouded in fog as well. As expected, the visibility inside isn't that good either. We decided that we should head up and find nearby stairs to go up. But after climbing up a couple stories, the stairs come to an abrupt end, and we have to find another flight of stairs. Countless numbers of similar-looking classrooms and hallways appear on this floor. Can't find a way up at all. The endless hallway is dark, and I hate to say it, this reminds me of the Haunted Mansion.
Hey, Junpei! Stop going so far ahead! It's bad enough that I can't really see that far.
Seriously, this hallway goes on forever. You think it's time for a nostalgic replay of Junpei's Believe It or Don't?
What? Hey!
There are many strange things in this world. Imagine, if you will, a boys' baseball team, led by the handsome coach Junpei. What you'll hear next is a true story, a tale of mystery and...
I would think it's funny if someone did a cut of just Junpei going false, 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 false. Like factor fiction.
Feather punch!
Yes!
Knock it off, you know I hate that ghost story stuff. And when did you start coaching kids?
Ow, will you stop hitting me? Didn't I tell you I coach a kids team, and I'm surprisingly good at it?
Is that why you reek of sweat? Do you ever wash that shirt?
What kind of slob do you take me for? And you're one to talk. You're wearing some pretty funky clothes yourself.
I have a reason for this, jeez. I knew I should have changed.
We continue talking back and forth about it for a while as we proceed, trying to distract ourselves from the creepy atmosphere. Eventually, the hallway ends with a very heavy-looking metal door. Though the door is a sign reading announcement room. Hey, person mans, what up? How you doing?
Dead end, huh? Well, I guess we better go on in through here.
Okay, let's go! The room behind the door is filled with tons of monitors and sound equipment. This professional-grade equipment isn't what you'd expect to find in an ordinary school's announcement room. It looks more like a studio and a real TV station.
This is creepy. But maybe this is where General Teddy is making his broadcasts from.
The monitors suddenly flash to life and illuminate the room. What's going on? A screen in front of us showing us the location that we both recognize.
The Moonlight Bridge.
The gigantic suspension bridge connecting Iwatodai and the man-made port island. The camera zooms in the bridge's main tower. Toaster! Another cross identical to the one Fuka has been bound to. It was on the screen. Figure in white is held on it, and her head drooping down.
Yuka-tan, is that...
I guess we have to save her!
But how? Are we gonna head all the way back to Iwatodai?
There's no reason to worry about things like that. After all, this place is your final destination.
Dun dun dun! While our eyes are glued to Igus on the monitor, a familiar voice suddenly speaks out from behind us. We turn to see the person standing with the red cape. Akihiko-senpai? No, that can't be right. Even I started catching on to this. He shakes his fist as if to taunt us, wears an irritating smirk on his face. This most likely is another fake.
Doesn't it bring back memories? You fought those artificial persona users on that bridge. It was a conflict of burning passion. There was one simple rule. Power decides all. Now, try and fulfill my innermost desire. Bring on the ring!
Dave, you missed Theo earlier. He came up. We got excited. As he shouts out, the red pillars appear again. We're up against a fake version of Akihiko-senpai this time, huh? Well, it's gonna be awkward.
Hey, Yucatan. I know this is a fake Akihiko-san, but isn't that the kind of thing he's normally ranting about?
Maybe, but this isn't the time to talk about stuff like that. We can't lose no matter who we're up against.
Oh, are you on fire, Yucatan? All right, I'm getting pumped too. Let's go for a grand slam.
And we're choosing Yukari because she won't whiff it.
Finally.
Pierce the
Okay.
opponent with your arrows.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
Go!
Okay, it's fine.
Quick shot! Ice! Keep it up! On target! On target!
Really on a roll.
Yeah, kick him, Yukari. Got him. We got him.
Well done. That's how the game's meant to be played.
Well done, everyone. Well done.
Whew. That was a really good copy of Akihiko-san, huh? What a fight.
You didn't do anything. Junpei looks relieved as he watches the fake Akihiko-senpai melt. But something's bothering me. Why did the fake mention we fought people using artificial personas on the bridge? Or is that just a coincidence? Crap, this isn't the time we think about things like this. We have to save Igus.
Wait a second. Hey, Junpei, is that really the Moonlight Bridge in Iwatodai?
It's not like there's any other Moonlight Bridge, is there?
But remember how we found Club Escapade in this school earlier? That might mean...
I look across the now empty announcement room and spot a white door behind the equipment. I look from the monitor and it seems the door here resembles one from the bottom of the tower near Igus's cross.
Junpei, open that door!
Huh? This?
Again, they just make Junpei open the door so in case he gets jumped, it's cool. Bingo, just as I thought. Somehow the school is connected to the Moonlight Bridge. Yukari is the only one thinking. That's true. The wind is blowing normally and I see the... Well, Ken's not here because Ken's also the other thinker. But yeah. It seems like we're really outside. But considering how absurd the entire situation as Tartarus wannabe is, this probably is another crazy place created by the enemy. Outside, we're supposed to be in Inaba, and I keep running into places that have connections to ourselves. Even if they're all artificial constructions, there must be some reason why such a complicated trick is being pulled on us. Yeah, she got all the brain cells in this group.
I'll save you, Igus. Yucatan, do me a favor and catch her.
I mean, Igus is here, so now we got more brains, thank God. Junpei uses his persona to destroy the cross at the top of the bridge's main tower. I summon my own persona and catch Igus as she falls, place her gently on the ground. It was a bit rough, but I think it went well.
Igus, are you okay?
Junpei-san and Yukari-san, where am I?
Because Igus regained her consciousness, we listen to her account of what happened. Then we tell her our side of the story and what we've been through. Igus doesn't seem worn out as Fuka, but she's definitely exhausted though. Her expression is dark as she speaks with us, most likely because she feels guilty for being caught. Just like Fuka though, it seems that she has no memories of what happened after the car fell from the road.
I'm sorry. If I'd been better prepared, I would have been able to keep everyone safe.
Come on, it's okay. We still need to hurry and rescue everyone else, though.
Considering the situation, it would appear we were used as bait to lure you all here. I immediately lost consciousness after falling off the cliff. I do remember something.
What's that?
I sensed that someone was close by. that must have been the person who's behind this entire case.
The culprit! I guess. Did you see what he looked like?
No, Yukari-san. But I did sense something odd about that person. I'm sure that it was a resonance of a plume of dusk.
Huh? What? What's a plume of dust thing again?
Simply put, a plume of dusk is what can grant a heart to machines such as myself.
Does that mean the culprit has a plume of dusk with him?
Oh, right. Machines don't work in the dark hour, so you have to stick these plumes of dust in them, right?
Then is the perpetrator using a motorcycle or something like Mitsuru Senpai's?
No, that was not the reaction of a plume of dust being loaded into an electronic device. It was obviously the wavelength of a heart like mine.
Whoa.
So, what does that mean? Is the kidnapper a robot like you, I guess?
That is what I cannot figure out. The reading itself was definitely that of a human, after all.
I'm starting to get confused. What's going on here?
I don't get it. Plume of dusk? What's the culprit's objective here? Who is he anyways? We've come this far with our drive to rescue our companions, but could it be that we haven't really made any progress at all? I feel anxiety creeping into my mind. According to the material from Kikuno-san, there's a high possibility that someone related to ergo research is involved here. I got to the point that it was hypnotized, that hypothesized, hypnotized, what the hell, that Shuji Akitsuki himself might be the culprit, and we did see someone resembling him. If we don't keep our spirits high, we'll never find the answers we're looking for. I slapped myself across the face in order to keep myself focused.
Thinking about it now won't do us any good. Let's make sure everyone's rescued before we discuss it anymore. Don't worry, there's no way we can lose against most enemies as long as we stick together.
We can't lose against most enemies. We're not talking about some of the other times, but don't worry about it.
Yukari-san. Thank you. You're absolutely correct.
All right, let's go then. But, wait.
As usual, Junpei mumbles like an idiot, and we sigh. Just after that, a familiar sensation runs through us. Fuka's voice echoes through our minds. This feeling is how Fuka communicates with us using her persona.
You hear me? Yukari-chan, Junpei-kun, can you hear me?
Fuka, are you okay now?
Yukari-chan, thank goodness. Teddy is helping me to strengthen my search a bit. I had a vague idea of where you're all located, but I didn't have the strength to communicate with you on my own.
When Teddy sneezes, it cuts through my head like a knife. Hey, aren't there any volume controls? My inner ears are ringing.
My nose is at its limit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep this short. I sense Labrys near you, Yukari-chan. I think Yukun and his friends are with her too, but I sense something large there too. It's possible that they're in combat.
My sister is here? Where is she?
Directly ahead of where you are. You should be able to reach them in no time.
Directly ahead? I look at the other end of the Moonlight Bridge and see another door there. That might lead us to the school building.
We'll head there immediately as well. Please be...
Communication cuts off. Our heads are still ringing from Teddy's nasal explosiveness. But now not the time to be bothered by such things.
There's a door on the other side. That must be it.
Okay, let's go. Will you be all right, Agus?
My systems are not all at standard parameters, but they are steadily recovering.
Hey! Go team! Oh, hold on. Hey, team! We nod to one another and begin running across the Moonlight Bridge. Because the handrails and bridge girders are twisted oddly, the roadway is wavy as well, making it hard to make progress on. The fog is thinner out here than in the inside of the building. The green light of the moon casts shadows on the ground.
This kind of brings back a lot of memories, doesn't it? Kind of like reliving a page from our youth, isn't it?
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way it would all fit on a single page.
I agree. This place is deeply important to me. It's also where everything started. I cannot let my feelings from that time go to waste. That is why we cannot yield, no matter what.
And what we want to protect it and being unable to yield. Memories and feelings coming flooding back to me. We all made choices back then and took control over the time we had now. For the sake of that, can't allow ourselves to lose here. We can't lose for Butter Chuds. Toaster is safe. Toaster! Oh, and when I logged off yesterday, someone actually followed. So, Dan Teal Alexander 1, thank you for the follow from yesterday. I wasn't able to thank you, though, because I logged off at that very point. All right, time to do the Tartarus Tragedy. Now that I recovered from whatever that cross was doing to me, I have enough strength to walk on my own. Still, it seems like whatever wounds I suffered greatly than I thought. After we leave the music room, we climb up a flight of stairs and step into the covered passage. I love out of context quotes. Thanks, Dave. I don't know what signs in this place mean, but even if they hold any meaning anymore now, that city has become distorted. But it would seem that something called a classroom building is up ahead. We proceed down the long hallway. It appears to go on endlessly. I can't tell whether the haze I see is because of the strange fog or my own fuzzy consciousness.
I'll be sure to return the favor with my fists.
While I've been on the cross, I've been thinking the entire time. We were at the core of the Shadow Operatives, but we'd all fall into the enemy's hands so easily without any hope of escape. My own powerlessness frustrates me. But even then, I kept calm. Still have comrades, Ken, Karamaro, and now our new member, Labras. They've all grown so much and were able to save me even after I made such a colossal blunder. Is that gunfire I hear? Sound rings out continuously as if a battle's taking place nearby. We run in that direction the sound's coming from. Whoa!
What is this place? It doesn't feel like anywhere else. Sonata-san, this...
Talk about having bad taste. Whoever's doing this really wants this to be the entrance to hell.
Sorry, I had a lot of drink in my mouth. This entrance to the Hall of the Tower, Tartarus. 3 years ago, we would gather here day after day to challenge the seemingly infinite labyrinth. We lost and gained so much here. A number of emotions flicker through my mind.
Mitsuru-san!
Labras's voice echoes across the hall. I turn to look and see Mitsuru up on the cross in the corner of the room. Her head hangs low and she seems to be unconscious. That cross must be draining her power just like what happened to me. Best dog ever.
Mitsuru-san, we'll get you down at once!
Whoa!
Look out!
When we try to rush to her side, a barrage of bullets breaks across the floor, striking sparks in front of us. This torrent of gunfire finally dies away, the air filled with white smoke, quite unlike the red fog that drifts in the Bay area.
Confirming the presence of additional targets for elimination. Seriously, you can come in one after another.
I guess.
Oh, there should be no problem. You can stay here and watch while I deal with them. It should take no time at all.
Additional targets for elimination? Who? There are other people who apparently been fighting Igus, rather this fake Igus that when we showed up.
Ryukun!
Akihiko-san! Labras!
Master?
Lapras is here too?
I immediately understand the situation. The rules of the fights here state the battles must be one-on-one. I see those red pillars surrounding you and his friends and the fake Igus. Most likely you had been fighting Igus while protecting Yosuke and Chie, who were already exhausted. Battle itself is one-on-one, but no rules saying you can't attack your opponent's companions if they happen to be at the ring at the same time. And it looks like fair game to attack us as well. Seriously, these rules are convenient only for the enemy are really getting on my nerves. The situation though, the Persona users in Inaba, their skills and abilities are far beyond the ordinary. To think that they would be cornered this badly.
What's going on? You did this, didn't you?
As Labras slashes out of confusion and anger, Shadow taking Igus's form answers in a twisted smile.
Of course I did, sister. I am a weapon. It is my mission to follow orders and eliminate all targets. Now, sister,
Why are you getting in my way?
Get in your way?
As you may have guessed, I am a duplicate of Idis. But I am such an exact copy of her specifications that I may as well be the real thing. I will carry out my master's orders.
Holy crap.
I cannot comprehend why you, a fellow machine, are trying to prevent me from carrying out my task. You're a tool, just as I am.
Your tool.
Unfortunately, you were stolen in the previous battle. And now, we must be enemies. The shadow operatives control you, while I take my orders from my master. Isn't that the only real difference between us?
That ain't true. I'm doing this of my own free will.
Free will? Is that what you base your argument on?
Bad evil toaster.
Our memories are nothing but data, ones and zeros in our minds. How can you prove that what you know is true? That your mind wasn't written over?
But can't you say the same thing about humans too? I mean, literally, our brains are just piloting a meat suit. The forward claim and the cold logic of a machine. This isn't good. I guess it's probably the closest person to Labrys. And it's like the fake said, if we really want to use Labrys as a weapon, we could probably manipulate her memories to some extent. On top of that, there's no way to prove Labrys that we've never done something like that to her. Damn, what a move. Labrys' fate in us must be...
Hey, Labrys!
It's not a son. Let's leave this to her. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Ken has his eyes fixed on Labrys. He even calls out to me. I see, these guys have just met, but they already formed a bond through whatever battles they faced so far. They believe in one another. And people can be manipulated just like programming. Very existential. That's so true too, DT Darkslayer. Oh my god.
Sorry about that. You're right. I should trust in her.
Sister, friendship and trust means nothing to the likes of us. Yet you still attempt to fight.
Because Dragon Sound says friends for eternity, god damn it.
You're wrong. I'm an anti-shadow weapon too. I can understand what you're saying, but there's something I'm even more sure of. Igus told me that going through the joy and pain of different things made her into who she is now. I remember that. And now I remember that the reason why I can stand here and fight you is thanks to all our sisters who died to make me who I am. Those are painful memories. But if I forgot them, I wouldn't exist. That's what I'll fight for.
Yeah!
This pain ain't made up. These memories are my own that I formed with everybody else. They aren't fake. They're my heart.
Labrys.
Damn.
Labrys.
Understood. Master, I have a request to make.
The fake Igus calls out into thin air. This creature, a lump of shadow, is a master? Who in the world could she be calling out to?
Testing, testing. What's this? A dumb old machine calling me up? What nerve? I'm a busy bear.
Forgive me, but I have a favor I must ask of you. Please lift the barriers on this battlefield and allow these people to come inside.
Huh? You want to let us in?
I want to fight them. I wish to crush all their bonds before my sister's very eyes.
What?
Oh, for Pete's! When you make a copy of a real person, the copy gets all the quirks of their personality too. Well, rather than getting persona fragments from those dried up old husks, you might get fresher ones from those guys.
Persona fragments?
Oh, did I say too much? Anyway, let's have a ring change!
Uh-oh, Teddy said too much. Uh-oh, the ring corners. As the voice of the vulgar fake Teddy calls out, new red pillars descend and the old pillars the old pillars shatter in response. The new pillars drive into four corners of the room, making this entire place into a fighting arena.
You! Are you alright?
Yosuke-kun. Chie!
Meanwhile, they're like, oh my god, a dog! We rush over to you and his friends and check on them. Good, none of them seem to be badly hurt. After confirming they're safe, we turn to face the fake Igus again.
Thank you for inviting us in before your battle concluded. But we're not gonna show you any mercy.
There is no need to thank me. I am about to eliminate all of you right now.
time for me to make a comeback as well. This is a grudge match now.
You guys seem a little different from what I was expecting you to be. But I won't be fooled. I'll protect everyone with all my strength.
And because it's Aki's story, we're going Akihiko, baby.
Finally.
All right, let's fight our toaster.
Fight.
Oh, I already got Persona 3. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah.
Not bad.
Okay.
You're up. What's this? I'm not giving up. This is it.
I whipped it. Damn it. Got her. There we go. I like how the score has a place in the quadrillions. Yeah. That's hilarious. Hadouken! Just doing big stretchies. Hold on. Big stretchies. Okay. The Gorillions points. The fake Igus falls to his knees and his body's turned black as it becomes a shapeless mess. I don't know why I read that dramatically, but that's fine. I see a hint of pain in Labrys's eyes as she watches.
Looks like we won.
You don't need to look at me like that. Either way, we only have a limited lifespan.
What do you mean?
We were created for the sole purpose of fighting you. Once that duty has been carried out, all we have left to do is expire.
Fighting is your duty.
I will not bid you good luck. I wish for my master to emerge victorious, if possible.
With that, a fake Igus loses all cohesion, falling into the dark puddle on the floor. Eventually, begins to flow upward, like a film of syrup being poured in reverse, until it completely disappears. What a visual! We watch this process at the very end, and while we think about our troubles. Oh, we got a dog, so everything's gotta be good. Koromaru, who has been sitting at our feet, runs off. That's right. This isn't time to be sentimental. We have to rescue Mitsuru. Ken and Labrys run to the Dio. Kitty! Oh, this cat. Alright, Ken and Labrys run to the cross that Mitsuru has been hanging from. I go with Koromaru to speak with Yu's group. That's exactly how it feels like No Name Woman.
Master!
Thank you, Akihiko-san. That was too close.
Huh? What's a dog doing?
A dog?
I mean, he's adorable, but...
A dog?
Sorry for causing you such trouble. It seemed like you were facing quite a difficult fight.
Ooh, I'm ashamed to call myself your student.
No, I should be thanking you. I'm sorry if you were all worried.
I decided to exchange information with Yu's group about the circumstances leading up until now, the situation in Inaba. A dog! They're surprised to learn that Ken and Koromaru are not only Persona users, but shadow operatives. Our conversation turns to the reason why Yu and his friends were having such a hard fight. Contrary to my suspicions, it seems that the three of them made it to this room almost unscathed. Then why did the fake Igus give them such trouble? It's true that shadows taking our appearance can summon personas, but there's no mistake to make extremely powerful opponents. But are they so strong that they can hurt these 3 skilled fighters so badly?
Nah, that's not it. When we got to this weird room, we found Mitsuru-san up on a cross. So Chie and I rushed over to get her down, but there was somebody there.
It wasn't the fake Aegis?
No, I don't think so. I didn't see a face, but the voice sounded like a guy.
You didn't see his face? How far away could he have been?
Well, he was kind of standing in the shadows. And the moment I saw his red eyes, my whole body froze up like I was petrified or something.
That's right. When I went in to save them, I was attacked by a persona I've never seen before.
Red eyes. And a persona?
This doesn't make sense. Previously, the enemy himself said they didn't have a persona. Could this mean that there's someone else helping him? Someone with a persona, powerful enough to overwhelm even you? Mitsuru was here. Perhaps she knows something. I moved to where Ken and Labras are attempting to get Mitsuru down off the cross. They appear to be having some trouble.
This thing's not coming apart. What gives? It was easy enough to get Akihiko-san off of his. I'm not having any luck either. Damn it, why? Mitsuru-san, please wake up!
The 2 desperately call to Mitsuru while trying to undo the restraints binding her arms and legs. Dio! 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 Down here, Dio! You're getting plenty of love, kitty. What are you doing? At that moment, Kuramaru stares fixedly at the door and gives a low growl as if to warn us.
What's wrong, Kuramaru? Is someone there?
Someone's coming this way.
Footsteps approach at a leisurely pace down the hallway. As they grow louder, the tension here at the entrance hall increases. Eventually, footsteps stop. A shadow reaches from the doorway all the way to the center of the room. It wavers in illumination in the fog. Ah!
It can't be. You're...
So I wasn't seeing things.
Shuji Ikutsuki. The unforgettable betrayal and the unfathomable insanity. Seeing him again, the splitting image of when I last saw him brings back what he said. The death of everything, but also to the beginning. Boo! Boo this man! I agree, no name woman. For those who don't know and didn't see the Persona 3 stream, I talked about when I first played this game. And whenever he would come on, I would be like, I don't trust you, man. I don't trust you. And then he did the betrayal, and then I was like, I knew it! Same thing happened with Adachi. 3 years ago, we made extreme sacrifices to put an end to his plans. Does this mean he has come crawling out of the hell to torment us once again? Oh, excuse me. Hang on. Boo, says Aikiba. To be continued. Boo. Yeah, that's what we got. Alright, it's Labras' story, so we're going to be playing Labras.
Shuji Ikutsuki.
This room is where Akihiko-san called the entrance to hell. Kuramaru-san remains in a cautious posture, waiting to see what the person who just entered the room will do. Adachi was obvious. They had an aura of you're evil. Adachi literally was like, it's pretty convenient you keep slipping on hints there, bud. I don't trust you. Then Ikutsuki would also do conveniently, oh, we found this kid, he's gonna live with you. Oh, this dog, we have this dog here. It's like, you know? It was very suspicious. Akihiko-san pales and Ken stands frozen next to me.
Ah, Akihiko and Ken. It's been a while. Are you enjoying this?
You! So you were the one behind this after all.
Now don't glare at me like that. This is the perfect place for our reunion. It was quite troublesome to prepare. The one you're taking great pains to find will be the one giving you great pains. Or something like that.
Boo this man! Boo! You don't even deserve a Father's Day thing. Shuji Ikutsuki, without waiting for us to respond, continues to speak.
We're finally reunited, and I don't even rate a hello? Or do you not want to speak to someone you killed? Is that it?
killed?
Ah, you must be the 5th generation weapon Labrys. Poor thing. Didn't they tell you? That's right. They killed me. Of course, since I'm standing right here, I guess they almost killed me would be more precise.
but cabbages.
That's ridiculous. You're the one who lied to us and tried to kill us.
Calm down, Ken. He destroyed himself. He can't possibly still be alive. Who are you really?
Oh, how cruel. Here I am, talking right before your eyes, and you still won't believe
I fought a double of myself. So no, I don't believe you.
Why don't we ask the 3 who just arrived what they think of this?
You hear footsteps approaching from behind. Turn around to see Yukari-san, Junpei-san, and Aigis in a tumble. Just like Kankun and Akihiko-san, they almost lost for words when they confronted with the person standing in the center of the room.
Ikutsuki! No way!
How are you?
Though the two of them are surprised, Aigis looks over to me. That's right, we can tell.
Don't be fooled, everyone. I can feel it. What's standing there is...
Indeed, that is not Ikutsuki-san. He's a fake, created by a shadow.
Don't step on my lines, Aigis. I'll take your thumbs.
Just a foolish trick. That's what I thought.
Well, you're a piece of junk, but you have a good nose, huh? You could have let me play around for a little while longer.
Nani? Ring! With a sudden change of mannerisms, a few muttered words, the thing taken on Shuji Ikutsuki's appearance crumbles. Behind the melting figure stands another person who had not been here a moment ago. Let me finish, Aigis! He appears to be a young man around the same age as Yukon and his friends. It appears to be a Yasugami High uniform tied around his waist. He looks sane. What could this mean? Is he another student from the school? A pair of scars cross his face and he smirks while toying with 2 swords he carries around at his waist.
Who are you?
So everybody connected to Kirijo's here, huh? The looks on your faces are hilarious. You talk the big talk, but deep down, you were totally freaking out over old Ikutsuki-chan. I couldn't see your faces in person last time, though. You remember, don't you? It was when I took control of that scrap like the puppet it is.
You were behind the abduction of Labrys then.
Yeah, it was a crazy performance, huh? That weapon took a lot of whipping. You need an introduction or something? My name's Sho Minazuki, and I'm behind all this. Welcome to my world, Kirijo lackeys.
Sho Minazuki?
Uh-oh. Sho Minazuki. That name sounds familiar. It was in the data Kikuno gave me before we descended in this town. The name Shuji Ikutsuki's files. It seems the young man has connection to Ergo research after all.
What is the meaning of this? What are you setting us all up like this for?
Huh? What are you whining about, you little shit? I was letting you have some fun. It's a little entertainment. I guess I do have a score to settle with you. Ikutsuki was my dad, after all.
Dad? That's impossible.
That guy never fucked in his life.
You're lying. He didn't have any kids.
Doesn't matter. I'm still gonna kill you all.
The young man draws his swords and the light glints off them. His eyes gleam with glee and mania of madness. For this man, he's the one behind the entire case.
Toying with people and hurting them like this. What are you trying to accomplish?
Huh?
I've had enough. If you're hurting from your dad being killed, I get that. But is this the only way you can deal with it?
Labrys.
Mitsuru-san's people are risking their lives to try to end this tragedy themselves. They're doing their best to take responsibility for what happened.
Therapy! Exactly.
I already know that your Ikutsuki guy lied to Mitsuru-san, betrayed them, and...
Shut up, you goddamn puppet! You never even met him, so enough with your shit! Or what? You gonna lecture me like you're a real person? What a joke.
You bastard!
But don't get the wrong idea now. I already told you that I don't give 2 shits about Ikutsuki. He used me and threw me away, that asshole. It doesn't matter. See, all you bastards are in my way. Every single living thing is in my way. Every goddamn thing.
What are you talking about? That's just insane!
I'm insane? It's this world that's insane. All this bullshit about the power of friendship and close bonds and whatever.
He's not a Dragon Sound fan, is he?
It's a pile of garbage. Trash! Bastards die! Just go away forever, goddammit!
Show, you need to stay off Twitter. Just a little bit.
Every last one of you. I'll annihilate you along with this entire world!
My heart hurts. I wonder why. I sense a resonance from occluded dusk from the young man, and it's giving off emotion. Hatred? No. Sadness? He wants the world, but at the same time he rejects it. It's an intense mixture of solitude with despair and yearning. I felt this.
What? You know this emotion. Labrys? He doesn't truly hate the world. What he really feels is... Labrys-san, look out!
Koromaru-san tackles me as I fall sideways. Giant knife vibrating on the floor right where I had been standing only seconds ago.
Don't say another word, you failure. What a drag. I'm tired of this. Well, I've already got enough Persona fragments anyway.
She's real to me, damn it! Exactly, Labrys is real.
Persona fragments? Wait, do you mean...
Persona fragments. Those are the same words General Teddy used earlier. The young man calling himself a mastermind behind this. The fakes whose sole purpose was to fight us. The flakes of light emerging from the defeated shadows. All those now make sense to me. Most likely the rest of us are feeling the same way. Sho was gathering Persona fragments by making us fight our doubles. The moment we all reach the conclusion, Sho pulls out a small box and holds it before us.
So it's time to get the real show started. Here's a question for you. What do you think this is?
Uh-oh.
Is that the remote Akutsuki was using when he controlled Aegis?
No. Stop him!
Too late. Activating the anti-shadow suppression weapon, Labrys.
I feel a sudden snap within me. Suddenly I lose control over my entire body. Same time my consciousness begins to fade as if I'm being painted over by something else. It's that infernal device that took over my body and forced me to hurt the others, just like the other day. Gnaws at my mechanical body and all my self-control begins to slip away.
Labrys!
Labrys!
This is fun! Oh, by the way, I didn't stick a device in it or anything to do this. A weapon is there to be controlled. So, of course, there's a remote control. It's been built into that thing from the very beginning. I told you I'd destroy everything, right? Friendship, what a joke. One push of a button, and it all means nothing.
Sister, please pull yourself together.
Damn! I scream internally at myself to stop, but my arm swings the axe at Aegis and sends her flying away.
Aegis!
Now! You just won't die, will ya? That's not good enough! Damn it!
Koromaru-san leaps at Sho and tries to snatch the box away from him. Yuka and his friends follow, but Sho deals them all a single strike. This boy is strong.
Not one of you's coming to help, huh? You couldn't anyway. My remote controller's more of a remote control-her.
Boo this man! Boo!
Now, Labrys, kill the scion of Kirito first. You specialize in tearing apart your companions, right?
Sho jumps back to a safe distance and sends me an order to do just that. My legs move against my will and send me towards the crucified Mitsuru-san.
No! No, I'm not your puppet! I have a heart of my own!
A heart? Like I give a crap. You want me to erase all that too, then?
He manipulates the small box again with a raucous laugh. Power restraining me intensifies, but I feel myself slipping away against the torrent of commands bursting into my mind. the blade of my axe against the cross that Mitsuru was bound to.
Stop! 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 Please! No! Labris!
Damn it, you son of a bitch! If it's tough for you to hurt your companions, then I'll blast your consciousness into nothing. So hurry up and tell them!
Even more forceful command takes over me. Mitsuru-san, Yukon, Kenkun, Yukari-san, Chie, everyone! I try desperately to hold on my thoughts, but the mercilessly torn away. I feel the feeling of weight of my axe in my hands. My vision begins to waver. I'm gonna destroy those I hold dear again.
Labris, don't give up! Believe in yourself!
Believe! The last thing I see through my fading consciousness is Yukon. I don't want to feel this way ever again. I don't want to give up. I won't. And just like that, a sound rings out and the darkness envelops me. Did my consciousness shut off? No. Even in the darkness, I'm still awake. Oh, you gotta run. Keep rolling, everyone. You too, Haikiba. Thank you so much for the donation earlier. And have a good day, Haikiba. Whose voice is that? I hear a familiar laugh in the distance. I can't see who it is, but I know that voice. Friends for eternity, loyalty, honesty. Yeah!
Buns? A heart? What a lame ass. Just like all.
You know, Shadow Labris might say Gabagool.
You're the other me.
That's right. I am you. I'm the you within yourself that you keep a lid on.
I become terribly confused in the darkness. My shadow, the existence that should have melted away and become all a part of me when I accepted it, stands before me looking exactly the same as she did before. She did say it ironically.
I don't think you really understand. Well, I'm in a good mood, so I'll make an exception and tell you. Your body is special. You have two memory banks. One for yourself, another, a black box that would allow you to absorb the memories of the other Labris units when you killed them and took their name. It was such a surprise. Thanks to that, even after I became one with you, my personality was preserved in it. Oh, this is amazing. It's pounding with the resonations of the plume of dust.
She gazes upwards with an ecstatic expression, then looks at me and seductively licks her lips.
I've been waiting all this time for your will to weaken. And now this body is finally mine!
What?
It's about time you ended this. Believe in your friends? Look where that got you. Am I right? Don't you hate him? Don't you want to destroy him? Enough of this bullshit about bonds and camaraderie.
You know, I'm starting to think things aren't as they appear in this game.
All you have to do is destroy everything. Put that gigantic axe on your back to use.
Huh? What?
Labris!
Hey, you piece of junk! Can't you follow the simplest order properly? How broken are you?
Follow orders.
That voice.
Uh-oh.
Kiss my skinny little ass, you whatever crap you want.
Kiss my skinny metal ass. Hell yeah.
Labris?
I can destroy whatever I want. That includes whiny rats like you who try to get in my way and order me around.
You piece of junk! You call me a brat, but you're no different! I mean, what the hell are you?
Karen, Brad.
Oh man, commercial, right? Oh no, DT Darkslayer! Oh no. His thing ran out. His sub ran out. Oh no. Ah, DT Darkslayer. I will wait for you, DT Darkslayer. Toasters on the roast. I will wait. No Name Woman. Oh my god! Okay, refresh your stream, DT Darkslayer. No Name Woman was kind enough to donate you a sub. Refresh, hell yeah! Aw, thanks, No Name Woman. Ah, we're so close to the halfway point. Oh, taste it. And if we do manage to get the 12-hour stream unlocked, we're going to be doing it on December 30th. That's kind of my plan. Because I booked the day off, and that means I could do all day on Saturday.
Labris has turned into a really bad girl.
That's an understatement, Yukari.
That's Labris' shadow. I thought she had disappeared.
The explosion of emotions had pushed my consciousness back to the surface. Darkness disappears and my vision returns. But still, I can't will my limbs to follow my commands. I'm not in control of myself, but the other me is. Emotions running wild within me are out of control, and my body won't accept my commands.
Crap. So wiping out the rational mind made its true self show up? Goddamn shitty robot, it's completely useless!
Now, show you shouldn't mess with robots if you don't understand machines, goddammit.
Come at me.
Yeah, Kumite! Oh shit!
Seriously? She can even summon that cow monster from before? Wait, did she just call it her persona?
You little... What the hell's going on here?
Giant bull Asterius roars. Show is now facing the full wrath of my shadow uninhibited urge to kill. Draws a sword in almost annoyed sneer. Persona gunshots!
I'm no ordinary shadow. I'm finally free! Free to wreak as much havoc as I want!
You know what? Show, it's your ass. It's his ass. He did this. He's gonna have to deal with this shit. Your dishwashing liquid, you soak in it, Show.
Final.
Okay. Cow laser beams. That means you can get rolling again, DT. Appropriate win. Appropriate win.
Shit! You broke the goddamn remote! What the hell are you, damn it?
Underestimated. You mess with the toaster, you get the horns. You know what? DT Darkslayer, I'm not gonna boo you. That was good. In fact, I'm gonna give you some Eddie claps. There you go.
Oh, what's wrong, little boy? Don't tell me you're done already. I'm not even close to being satisfied.
Is that the real Labris?
No. That's her suppressed emotions running wild.
Like Hulkamania?
That show guy brought this on himself. He
Less
couldn't have known
racist,
something like this would
obviously.
happen with Labris's memories.
But this is bad.
Yeah. She was already a handful when we all went up against her. This is gonna be even worse now. Damn it.
I guess it's pretty easy now. How do you want it? Yes. You wanted me to tear you apart, didn't you?
Monster, try it if you can. You're not worth my time, and I don't care anymore. I'll do everything in my power to destroy you! Stop, Labris! You've done enough!
Don't do it! He's not worth it!
Out of my way, you peasants. I don't need more of your friendship games from last time.
No! If you're seriously gonna do this, then you've gotta get past us.
What are you doing? It's too dangerous. Get away from her.
I'm sorry, Akihiko-san, but we can't back down from this.
We're Labris's friends! We could never let her accept this fate!
We're not sticking up for this guy, but we'll never let one of our friends become a murderer.
She put her weapon down.
This is more garbage.
Do whatever you want, you idiots. This place. What's happened to me? You.
I've had enough of this shit. I'm not dealing with it anymore.
Me after a work shift.
Huh? You're giving control of my body back to me?
You're the one who likes playing house.
The darkness returns, and she briskly turns her back to me. Silence fills the area for a moment, and I suddenly realize something. She used a persona a moment ago. It's true that she looked and acted the same when she was a true shadow. But I could tell I was fighting in the controlled powers of persona just now. It may sound the same, but it's different. But that wasn't a shadow running berserk. Because I accepted myself, I was able to attain a persona. Maybe the same could be said about...
You were actually... You did that to help me. Thank you.
I did 8 hours of this shit. Your turn.
Shut up. Just take over for me already. Oh, and...
The other me mutters something. I can't hear what she says, but I can tell what she wanted to say. Yeah, don't worry. You're me, I'm you. You do remember what I feel, huh? She is always sleeping inside me. Even though she had forcefully taken over my body, I kind of feel relief. I didn't have to deal with that show shit.
Labrys!
Labrys!
Labrys, are you alright?
I sense myself returning to the real world, and the familiar voices are guiding me back. My vision slowly brightens.
Yukon? Everyone.
She's back to herself?
Yeah, I remember. My other half saved me. And everyone else brought me back to myself. With that, I look over towards the young man before me. There's an unmistakable reaction to the plume of dust coming from within him. That plume of dust contains an intense message to me. Now that I've been reunited with the other me hidden in the darkness of my mind, I know for certain what it's conveying.
You're actually lonely deep down, aren't you? You don't like being alone.
Labrys? Now what? Are you even more broken now? You think I'm lonely? If you're that mixed up, maybe destroying you would be doing you a favor.
And then smash cut to show later on, sitting in an empty room crying into a teddy bear.
I was like you once. You just haven't realized what's in your heart. It's 'cause no one ever accepted you for who you are.
Huh? Labrys, what are you saying? That guy...
I know, but I understand his feelings too. He was raised by this Akutsuki guy, but when Akutsuki died, he was just thrown out into the world. You can't bear to live in this world, so you want to tear it down around you. But isn't that just something you're telling yourself?
Damn, Labrys spitting facts.
Even I found a home with Mitsuru-san and them. If you just opened up your heart, you could live in this world. You could have friends.
Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up! What the hell are you yapping about, you stupid puppet?
And his fit of anger cuts off suddenly and falls unnaturally silent. Did he faint? We look around at each other in confusion while his drooping head slowly rises. His crimson eyes start fixated on us.
What is this? My legs!
I can't...
Yeah, I got a redhead sugar mama. What do you have? That's true. Mitsuru is an ultimate sugar mama.
Not this power again! Damn it! This can't be...
This power.
You can't move. It's not just me this time. Everyone seems to be held in place due to this own power. The young man slowly rises and calmly looks over at us. His eyes are cross-shaped scar between the gleam of red, burning like a silent burning flame. I can't read.
Stop putting useless ideas in his head. Do you intend to destroy him?
You're...
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Minazuki. Show Minazuki. I am the one who will grant this boy his wish.
What happened to this guy? He seems completely different now.
Wait, I sense the plume of dusk. Who are you?
I have no need to explain. This boy yearned for me, and I awakened within him. That is all.
A moment ago, the young man had been increasingly agitated, shouting like a child having a temper tantrum. All of a sudden, he's calm and speaks with a measured tone.
Whatever you're doing to us, is this another of your powers?
Oh, don't get me wrong. This power doesn't belong to me. I'm only borrowing it.
Borrowing?
Uh-oh.
The place is shaking. This isn't good.
The building's creaking.
Jiggle with me, tower.
It's about time everything was ready. This is all thanks to you, so thank you. I have gathered enough persona fragments.
What was all this fighting for? What are you going to do?
It's simple. I borrowed power to envelop this town in red fog and make you fight against your fakes. It was all to carve off of your personas.
Carving our personas?
That's right. Our bait truly came in handy. All that's left is to awaken that thing.
So it's like we thought. This town feels like it's in the dark hour. And there's a tower similar to Tartarus. You're going to try to awaken death. Just like Yakutski.
And then you just hear Butterchuds, I'm holding the door as best I can, you bastards! What are you doing down there?
Not precisely. What I'm trying to awaken is not the same thing you fought against.
Well, that explains everything. You guys fight it. Goddamn, I can't be two doors at once.
I will grant this boy his wish and create his world.
You know what? Can we get an F in chat for Butterchuds for trying as hard as he can and everyone keeps messing up? This boy, his world. He speaks as if he's talking about someone else. The way he's speaking and staring at us is completely different from how he'd only been a moment ago. As if now he's a completely different person. Wait, different person? Could it be?
Damn it. If only I could move.
Come on, guys, really?
I'll be going now. There are still some finishing touches that must be made.
And Butterchuds looks like you also got the cast of Persona 4 with you. You should be able to handle this, no problem.
You're free to come after me, but your missing friends are in danger. It would be wiser to go and rescue them.
The young man who called himself a Nazuki leaps away with an inhuman agility, landing in front of the giant door after glancing back at us. He turns away and calmly leaves the room. At that moment, the mysterious power that kept us frozen stops, and we finally regain control over our bodies.
Wait!
I call out in the fruitless attempt to pursue him before another presence shows up on my radar. It's not one of my friends, it's...
Yukiko?
Resident Evil, as he walks around aimlessly like a fool. You know what, Dave? You'll be proud of me. Yesterday, I wasn't as aimless.
No, that's a fake Yukiko-san.
In fact, I stabbed the doll in the head repeatedly.
Hey, yeah, it's not just her. What have Rise and Naoto been up to? Minazuki just said that they're in danger.
Give me a second, I have to pick up my phone. Phone that Dio dropped on the floor. She's very cute. I can't even be mad at her. She's very cute. Fun fact, Dio sleeps on the chair that I used to use because she likes to feel included. When the fake rises its arm, the usual red pillars descend and form barriers around us. No, I won't be able to pursue Minazuki now. He also said that our friends are in danger. Matsuro-san's still in the cross, and Yukon and friends are wounded. We have no idea what kind of problem Naoto and others who aren't here are facing now either. In any case, we have to hurry after Shokan as quickly as possible, rescue the others, and put this case to rest. Put my axe from my back and turn around in reaction to Kuromaru-san's bark. I found a place for myself among the Shadow Operatives. They're my comrades, and I feel the same for me as I do for them. They all line up beside me. That's right, I'm not alone anymore. Labras is not alone anymore. Beat up the fake Yukiko.
reveal so that the combined power of two sisters.
It's cool though you could play both like the shadow versions and the normal versions of the characters. Plus it's also cool how they figure out a way to like put Shadow Labyrinth in this. And make it make sense.
You carried off that match wonderfully.
Thanks, Igus. We don't even give the fallen shadow a second glance as we rush to Mitsuru-san hanging on the cross. Sturdy Locks gave us some trouble, but we finally managed to get Mitsuru-san down. The atmosphere among us becomes more cheerful. Mitsuru-san was quite disabled. She quickly regains consciousness.
Labrys. Everyone.
Mitsuru-san looks relieved for a moment after seeing our faces, but she seems to have quickly reached an understanding. Her expression quickly turns meek and apologizes to us.
I'm sorry. My judgment was flawed. I'm responsible for all of this.
Geez, there you go again with that stuff. Still, I'm really glad you're okay.
And then they kiss.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, Fuka's safe too. She's headed this way from somewhere else right now, though.
I see you managed to find Yukari-san, Junpei-san.
Hey, Ken? Man, you've grown. I mean, of course I did. It's all going according to plan.
But I heard that you fell asleep on your train and ended up here by accident.
You never change, do you?
It seems that the auxiliary staff, like Yukari-san, haven't seen Mitsuru-san and Akihiko-san in a while, so they have sentimental expressions as they greet each other. The stiff look on Mitsuru-san's face slowly begins to melt away. I was worried about Yukon and his friends after they'd been hurt, but they seem to be recovering as well. I'm so glad. Yukon and the others approached me.
Labrys! I'm so glad you came. I thought we were done for.
I thought you turned into your shadow for a moment back there. What was that all about?
I don't know, but I guess my shadow's been within me all this time, watching everything I've seen. And I think she's changing too, even if only little by little. And it was all of you who brought me back.
You really did help us. Thank you.
Oh no! I'm conversing with everyone in Inaba and I hear some distinctive footsteps. I look towards them and see two shapes running from the beyond the fog. It's Fuka-san and Teddy. It's been reassuring to have Fuka-san with us. She's great at supporting us at the intel front. I bet Teddy will help us too, saying things like how he's my knight. I can't help but smile when I hear their voices coming to me.
Lavin-chan! Thank goodness! I was so worried about you!
Labrys, you came to save us, right? Thank you. Whoa, he really is a talking costume. You're not General Teddy, right?
Of course I'm not! Look at my fur! It's completely different! It's 100% genuine teddy fur!
And Koromaru immediately urinates on him.
Koromaru-san says that his is 100% genuine dog fur.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's a dog.
Hey, what kind of fur is your coat made of, Mitsuru-san?
This? Kikuno bought this coat, so... No, let us save the discussion of fur.
Kikuno! You know what? I'm starting to think Mitsuru and Kikuno has something going than just, you know, servant master. Eyebrow waggle. Mitsuru-san walks towards Yukon with his friends. Seeing the leaders of the Shadow Operatives and the investigation team together like this makes me proud. They're girlfriends. They're just gal pals being gal pals, that's all. These two people saved me and gave me a place to belong. I want to fight for these people and will help me get stronger. Having friends in common is truly wonderful. That's what I think.
Narukami, I must thank you. It seems we're once again indebted to you.
No, I have to apologize for breaking my promise to you. Your people have helped us out too.
That's fine. You helped me remember something important.
We did?
That's right. Trying to keep danger and death at a distance. only results in putting life at a remove as well. I knew this when I established the Shadow Operatives, but it seems that I became too focused on thinking only about the present.
Mitsuru-san.
Allow me to ask for your help now, Narukami. I'd like you and your friends to cooperate with us. We need your assistance to solve this case.
Do I really need to answer that? Of course we'll protect Inaba.
Yukon looks straight into Mitsuru-san's eyes as he answers. Seeing his sincere resolve, Mitsuru-san nods cheerfully. Yukon's friends are all smiling too. They're agreeing gladly to take on anything that comes their way. I mean, they solved a murder and fought God. I think they're pretty good.
By the way, why don't we all compare what we know about the situation?
Oh, you're on the ball, Ken. I was just about to suggest that myself. Yep.
Junpei, no.
Yeah, right. You're just trying to claim his idea. I mean, seriously. How lame do you have to be to try and steal credit from someone so much younger?
Get him, Yukari! We each describe what we're experienced up to this point. We have to grasp of that. The topic of conversations obviously shifted to Sho Minazuki.
Who in the world is that Sho kid? Didn't he say something about Akutsuki being his dad?
That young man stated that he was a mastermind behind the recent events here in Inaba. He also said that he's Shuji Akutsuki's son. But the file given by Kikono clearly said that Akutsuki had no family.
Well, presumably he had a life before he was the chairman of Gekkoukan High. Couldn't he have had a child during that time?
No, Akutsuki had no family, let alone a child. The only things on his mind were his experiments and the fall.
Eesh, so he was a mad scientist? Oh, don't tell me he was doing human experiments too.
Yeah, about that, Chie.
Yes, he gathered orphans from different areas and performed inhumane research on them to try to artificially induce their personas.
And that's actually kind of a plot point also in Persona Trinity Soul, by the way.
Whoa, seriously? That's messed up.
Even after Ergo Research was disbanded, it seems Ikutsuki stole the research data and continued performing such experiments personally. One of those test subjects was named Sho Minazuki. The records state that he was the youngest of the test subjects.
An orphan, huh? Did Akutsuki adopt him?
No, Sho Minazuki was nothing more than a favorite subject to Ikutsuki.
Test subject? But he's a person! How could he do such a horrible thing?
The Kirijo group of the time was an evil place, suffused with his arrogance. It isn't hard to imagine how he was treated with Ikutsuki in charge. Minazuki was raised in a solitary environment, never interacting with anyone. I suspect his experiences from that time greatly affected the development of Minazuki's current personality.
No kidding.
So that's why he said Akutsuki was his dad. And he told bad jokes like Akutsuki too. Hey, that reminds me. In the middle there, he suddenly seemed like a different person. What was that all about?
We'd all noticed that. It was so sudden how his personality just switched. That red-haired boy could have split personalities. Jeez. The presence I felt was bothering me a bit.
Mitsuru-san, when he reintroduced himself as Minazuki, I sensed some kind of resonation with my plume of dusk. What could that mean?
There is no information on that. The same goes for the power he had when his eyes turned red. Perhaps they are a result of Ikutsuki's experimentation. The entirety of the report has not been deciphered, but Ikutsuki's data does mention Minazuki's name and the Plume of Dusk. Kikuno's decoding it now.
Oh, I have it too. Kikuno-san entrusted me with it because it was an emergency.
Ah, that's fine. Either way, I was intending to share it with all of you once the report had been completely deciphered.
Shuji Ikutsuki, the man who performed a countless number of inhumane experiments at the former Ergo Research, who used Mitsuru-san and the others even while serving as chairman of Gekkoukan High School, and who schemed to destroy the world. I can easily imagine how many victims with his experiments have created. I myself am a result of a similar process after all. So Shokan is another one of those victims.
Hey, when he got all cold and called himself Minazuki, he said that he wasn't after revenge for Ikutsuki, right?
Correct. Based on what he said, it seems this Minazuki set this situation in motion to grant the hot-headed boy his wish for immense solitude.
And then he was talking about persona fragments.
That's right. He said that he covered the town in this red fog and was carving our personas by making us fight in it. The sense of fatigue we felt when we were on those crosses is most likely part of that same plan. Looks like we completely fell for it.
But he said that he'd gathered enough fragments of our personas, didn't he? Then...
Yes, he's most likely completed that step of the plan.
Uh-oh.
What was that part about awakening something? I mean, I can guess that it's going to be pretty dangerous, but what's he trying to call down?
I know nothing about that, but if it's similar to what we encountered at Tartarus, it's nothing welcome.
Persona fragments, huh? What in the world is he planning on using them for?
Is it all part of what he wants? He falls silent, full impatience and uncertainty. On top of all that, the second personality gave the world a caution as he was leaving. We need to make sure everybody's safe as quickly as possible.
Oh, that reminds me. Yukiko and the others.
That's right! That Minazuki guy said that Yuki-chan and the people with her are in danger.
Naoto-san and Kanji-san said that they were going to Junes. According to Junpei-san, supposedly Yukiko-san and Rise-san were at the same location.
Huh? Oh, right. But those two said they were gonna go look for Kanji and the others, so I don't think they're still there. They could miss each other.
Yes, I'm concerned about them as well. Let's split into two teams. One heads to the top of the tower while the other searches for Narukami's friends. Yamagishi, perform a search and try to locate them as best you can.
Understood. I don't know how well it'll go, but I'll try searching for everyone.
We're counting on you.
Persona.
Fukusan closes her eyes and concentrates, summoning her persona to search the surrounding area. Then again, this red fog seems to be able to block search abilities a little bit, like making Teddy sneeze when he tries to use his keen nose. So there's no knowing how well to go.
So much interference. The fog might be getting thicker. Oh! I had 2 readings near Junes. That may be Kanji-kun and Naoto-kun. They seem to be moving towards Junes. And I found another 2 readings in town on the move together. Do you think that's Yukiko and Rise? Oh, I'm so worried. Oh, what the?
The entire room shudders immensely. The building creaks. The one calling himself Minazuki is undoubtedly close to accomplishing his goal, whatever it is. There isn't much time left for us.
We must hurry. Yukari, Iori, Amada, and Koromaru, you're the least wounded. You pursue Minazuki.
Right.
I will go with Akihiko and Aigis to rescue Narukami's friends.
Understood.
Yamagishi, you remain here and back us up. Narukami's group, you're all too exhausted. I ask that you remain here and regain your strength.
I'll do everything I can to assist you.
Whoa, seriously? Will...
No, we should stay here. Fukusan needs someone to protect her as well.
Hey, what about me? I'm perfect.
Take a shot.
Mitsuru-san, Teddy's got a great nose, so I think he'll at least be of some use. Please let him help you find our friends.
Some use? How rude. I'm totally useful. My babe dar is up and running.
I hate you, Teddy.
I see. That's promising. Well then, you can assist us, Teddy.
Mitsuru-san, the school and this town have both turned into labyrinths. It would be unproductive for us to search the town all in one group.
Yeah, Aegis is right. If we're all caught together again, things will get worse. Let's split into 2 teams to search faster.
All right, I can provide some guidance as well. Aigis and Teddy, you partner up. Akihiko and I will go together. Once you meet with Narukami's friends, head for Junes. We'll regroup there and secure the area.
Ooh, I get to be alone with Ai-chan? Their bodies were artificial, but their love was real. Okay, I'm in.
Oh my god, Teddy. Can I get some dumpster fires in chat for Teddy? I can tell that Mitsuru-san's leadership and quick decision making have given everyone's moral boost. Of course, her strength stems from her deep care for her friends and comrades. God damn it, Teddy! All our anxiety and impatience disappears as if it had never existed, and we're filled with renewed determination. We all wish to protect this world. Mitsuru-san approaches me.
I should ask you this now. What do you think about that young man, Sho Minazuki?
Do you think he's cute?
Well, I know we can't let him destroy the world, Mo, but I think he's the same as me. I want to see him one more time and try to talk to him. Just like you all saved me, I want to save Sho.
Ever since I was born, I was always alone, knowing nothing of love, trust, and interpersonal bonds. I was taught only how to fight, and I never considered the possibility of befriending anyone. That young man, Sho Minazuki, is exactly how I once was. That's right. Even if that's the case, I should be able to save Shokan in the same way I was saved.
Very well. I want you to pursue Minazuki as well. I'm counting on you, Lapras.
Okay.
With each of us given the duty to perform, we promise to reunite once the case has been solved and rush into the room. The occasional tremors causing the building to rumble ominously are becoming more and more frequent, as if giving us an unaudible countdown at the end of the world. Oof. Oof! Let's keep going, baby. Okay. Boop. Let's see. Okay, it looks like... Wow, we got a lot still. Part of me wants to keep going, though. Let's keep going. I gotta zoom in. Hold on. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, okay. Okay, we're okay. Let's go. After seeing my companions off, I concentrate to find everyone's locations. I've been trusted with the task of providing support for everyone else. The ability to disseminate information among them all is key in navigating through this twisted labyrinth. Once I cannot fight directly, I need to help everyone as much as I can with my own abilities.
Are you all okay? I don't sense any enemies nearby, so please concentrate on regaining your strength.
Right. Ow.
Are you okay, Fukasan? You were only rescued a little while ago. Is it okay for you to use your persona so soon?
Thank you. I'm all right. I'm sorry we dragged you into this.
Chie-san is concerned about me, though I'm sure that she has been badly hurt herself.
No, we just screwed up. We're really thankful you guys came.
In any case, let's recover as quickly as possible so we can go after Lapras and the others.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not just Chie-san. When the Persona users of Inaba found out that I am being held captive, they all put themselves in danger to find me. It makes me truly happy to be able to fight alongside these people.
Huh?
Theo! Himbo! 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 Without warning, one of the caskets in the room opens at the creak and a tall man steps out of it. Blue clothes, silver hair, golden eyes. Who in the world is he? I can sense his power, but I feel no hostility from him. Doesn't seem to be a shadow.
What? The ghost! Ah! Why are you screaming? We're the ones you freaked out!
Oh, I apologize. I was caught in the moment.
Those clothes. They're very similar to the dresses Margaret and Elizabeth wear.
I love Theo.
Ah, so you are acquainted with my sisters. I am their younger brother, Theodore.
Elizabeth? That really strong girl with the book? What's her family doing here?
Well, my sister has given me a task, so I've come to the world outside, but along the way, I sensed the presence of Elizabeth nearby.
And that's how you came out of this coffin? What kind of horror flick did we walk into?
Elizabeth is close by? She's tremendously powerful, but I don't sense her at all.
Oh, she is most likely hiding her presence, so as to not hinder your journey. But I am certain that she will be watching over a battle around here. As evidence of this, please look here. There are potato chip crumbs in the bottom of this coffin, and in her favorite flavor at that.
Well, if anyone was gonna eat potato chips in a coffin, it'd be her.
I mean, she knows how to live.
These guys are putting kind of a damper on the urgency of this situation.
Yeah, a little bit, but we love them.
I like the local variety with the beef flavor. Oh, I can't get enough.
Can we stop talking about potato chips? Theodore, right? We haven't run into Elizabeth.
Yes, it seems I was just a tad too late. It's all right. There was merely a little something I wished to ask her.
What's that?
Chie with the goddamn food. This is how Theodore's story goes. While out on an errand, Theodore saw a glimpse of his older sister Elizabeth, and he decided to follow her, eventually reached this tower. What he describes as being out of on an errand during a situation like this seems odd, but Yukon seems to understand, and he said that this man's sudden appearance makes sense, because he's really related to a person that claims to be his sister. It seems the man in blue is able to move about without being constrained by the rules that we've all been having trouble with. Could that be related on why he feels so different from everyone else? Theodore wanders around the room a bit and eventually seems satisfied and comes back to us.
Upon closer inspection, it seems you're all quite wounded.
I'd imagine like a beef-flavored salt sprinkles on chips. Yeah, that's pretty common, I feel.
Forgive me for asking so brazenly, but why is it you continue to fight, even when you have been hurt to this extent?
Why?
I'm a little bewildered by the sudden question. What are we fighting this battle for?
Are you asking why we're fighting?
One moment, please.
Theodore raised his hand to stop us, froze his brow, and thought.
Hearing it from you would be too easy. I see. Could my sister have given me this opportunity to see the outside world, to broaden my horizons?
Okay, I legit wish that Theo was a fighter in this, though.
Are you alright?
Please forgive me. It seems I have a great deal to learn for myself.
I guess he's kind of reached a conclusion.
I'm sorry for causing you trouble. It seems this is a question I must answer on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be taking my leave.
Huh? You mean you're going back?
Yes. This conversation with you has been highly significant. Please, excuse me.
What the hell was that just now?
I've got no idea, but... Wait, what now?
I'd almost forgotten. If you truly are in a great hurry to reach the top of this tower, then please make use of this door here. Well then?
Oh.
What door? That is a coffin! That was mysterious.
Theodore asked us why we were fighting. The reason I had such a hard time finding the answer is because I couldn't find a way of putting it into words. I mean, we all have our own reasons for being here. We peek behind the coffin lid that Theodore left to discover a set of stairs leading up. I thank the man for his brief but helpful appearance and then try to locate the others at once again. Good, I can sense everyone's strong wills as they go around the school. It's reinvigorating. I feel my own spirit lifting. What I need to do right now is focus on doing my best. Random, you know what? That was a good, little like decompressor to the story. That was actually really good. Let's see what we got. Mitsuru's anguish. Going wild. Mitsuru's anguish first. In order to search for Inaba Persona users, Mitsuru and I searched the school building for an exit out of the tower. The interior of the building has been warped into a complex maze. I don't think we'll be going out that easily.
I'm detecting a set of stairs just up ahead. Would you please try going down a floor?
Got it. Let us know if anything else comes up.
This maze is rather troublesome. We must hurry on.
Mitsuru mutters to herself as she and Fuka end their conversation. Her voice sounds tenser than usual. It looks like something's on her mind, so I decide to talk to her.
Are you still upset at how you and his friends got caught up in this?
I am, but what truly bothers me is how I cannot get a full grasp on the Sho Minazuki character, who has been behind everything.
Are we sure he's a persona user? When he fought against Labras, he didn't use a persona.
In addition to that, the one who called himself the person behind Labras' disappearance said that he had no persona. Granted, it could have been an act to confuse us, but still seems a very clear way of doing things. It's hard to believe that he'd said what he said was just an act. Ultimax story stream happens, and I shall appear. Oh my god, everyone! General Teddy's in chat. Better not cause any shit. Welcome to chat, General Teddy.
When I spoke directly with Minazuki, I saw his persona myself. This matches with what Narukami and his friends attested.
Could he have an accomplice?
An accomplice? Akihiko, this is only a hypothesis, but what if there were two Minazukis to begin with?
Two? You mean the one who called himself Sho and the one who called himself Minazuki are two different people?
Call me Jen. I may or may not be an Ultimax obsessive, but such is my existence. No problem. We're just going through story mode, enjoying the adventures of the 4 and 3 characters. After this one, we'll be doing Adachi's, but we might be doing that next weekend, though. I do this on Saturdays in the morning, so welcome, welcome.
No, his personalities changed before our very eyes. There's no doubt that they're the same body.
Stream anymore.
But what if this isn't a case of multiple identity disorder? What if the two truly are completely separate personalities existing in the same body?
Completely separate? What do you mean?
Mitsuru-senpai, I'm detecting a shadow just up ahead of you.
We immediately end our discussion when Fuka's voice reaches us. There's only one door ahead of us in the end of the hallway. I don't see a way around it, around whatever's in our path.
It'd be too much trouble to try to head back. Let's break through here, Mitsuru.
It seems there's no other way. The situation is growing more and more dire by the moment. We must deal with this as quickly as possible.
We rush to the door and charge inside. The other side of the normal classroom? Well, normal. You ignore the bizarre decorations all over. Blackboard, lectern, and rows of desks. The ace detective and in a buzz waiting for us inside here.
It's been a while. You two seem to have made it out of your predicament. How does it feel to have been rounded up like that?
This Naoto's a fake. There's no reason to doubt it. But it's well made. It would be hard to tell the difference unless you have shadow detecting abilities like Fuka. The enemy's goal wasn't to carve off pieces of personas in battle. These accurate doubles easily could be used as weapons against us.
Enough idle conversation. Let's get this over with. We don't have a lot of time.
Wait, Akihiko.
I get impatient to go in battle. Masuru's voice stops me. Ha! True, I guess I should listen to the fake's dying words. May gain some clues after
There's
all.
something I want you to tell me before I slay you.
What is it? You can ask, but it doesn't mean I'll answer.
Who created you fake people? Who is Minazuki?
That's an odd thing to ask. Didn't you meet him yourself only a few moments ago? You should ask him yourself. Then again, you won't be getting that chance as you'll never leave here.
I'm gonna actually have Mitsuru do it. Because we haven't seen Mitsuru yet. Mitsuru. Okay, let's go. Yo, don't. Kitty.
Finally.
I'm coming for you.
Get her.
Go. You
There we go. This is the fake. Oh. There we go. We get Mitsuru fighting finally. Okay. Sorry, Naoto. You're a fakey,
Don't let
fake
this
fake
wind get to your
Naoto
head.
anyway, so it's all
Keep
good.
training.
That was enjoyable. Please sit back and enjoy the spectacle of extinction. Well,
Here she goes. With an irritating jeer, the fake Naoto begins to crumble. The red pillars disappear as well, and a set of stairs leading downwards appear inside the classroom.
Mitsuru-senpai! Akihiko-senpai! Are you alright?
Yeah, no problems on our end. The shadow disappeared before we could get any information out of it, though.
We can't waste any time. Let's keep moving while we talk.
Okay, please head down those stairs then. That should get you out of the tower.
That was quick. We follow Fuka's directions and head for the exit. Along the way, I decide to pick up our discussion of Sho's true character.
Mitsuru, back to what we were talking about earlier. It looked like Sho changed right in front of us. He switched personalities. What makes you think that it's not the ordinary form of split personality?
Do you recall the conversation in the limo about Ikutsuki's personal experiments? I said there was an indication that a plume of dusk was used.
You mean the human experimentation we were talking about? It's definitely something a guy like Ikutsuki would have come up with.
What if Ikutsuki's experiments on Minazuki involved transplanting a plume of dusk into a living person?
Oh, that means they put it in his head, because that's where his scar is. That's fucked up.
What? Why would he do something like that?
Considering that it could have been part of Ergo Research's attempts to create artificial persona users, it makes sense.
Yo, Kitty, can you not? Thank you. She keeps walking where the frickin' capture card is. This cat is impossible. You know what? Give me a moment. I think I need to satiate her bloodlust for treats. I'm just gonna leave the mic on. You can hear me baby talk the cat. Come on, Theo. Come on, kitty. I gotta satiate your bloodlust. God, she's so cute. Alright. I got hold on. Okay. And this is why I don't have a donation thing for treats. Because then she'll get used to treats. And it'd be bad. And that's why I don't do it. The fakes are purposely little shits. I genuinely cannot wait for the English release of Ultimax manga. That's right, that is coming out. They're even more a menace there, and I love it for them. Oh, that's true, the manga is coming out translated. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out for sure.
It's most likely that Ikutsuki implanted a plume of dusk into Minazuki in order to intentionally try to force a persona to appear. But Sho Minazuki didn't awaken to the persona ability. That much can be gathered from the fact that Ikutsuki labeled the experiment a failure.
Oh shit. That bastard performed terrible experiments on young children, all for his own gain. And then he called this a failure? Ikutsuki put something strange inside a living person, simply wrote off that he did it as a failure. It only proves how insane he had been.
Contrary to Ikutsuki's expectations, though, the experiment had a different result.
It's so good. I'm forever proud of my successful towards Atlas making it happen. Ultimax, my beloved. Ah, nice.
What? Don't tell me.
If a plume of dusk was implanted into the body of a person who already had a personality, what would happen?
A plume of dusk stimulates the creation of an ego. So it's not out of the question that it would create a new personality in the same body.
Oh shit. In other words, it wasn't a split personalities in Sho's mind, but two completely different entities in the same body. The original Sho and the personality were created when the plume of dusk was put inside him. Now calls itself Minazuki. And maybe it's the second personality that has the ability to use the persona.
According to the records, after the operation, Minazuki entered a vegetative state after some time. Thus, Ikutsuki let go of Minazuki. He was then transported to a hospital in the suburbs of Inaba, and there are no records of Minazuki from there on.
Oh, shit!
What happened from that point on, I can only speculate. But I wonder what sort of life Minazuki led after he regained consciousness.
You see, I'm acting shocked only because it's been a while since I've seen the story, so I'm catching like little things I missed. And him being at the hospital in Inaba is like, Tsuru's expression softens. Even if Minazuki was created by Ikutsuki, it's just one last way that Ikutsuki's ghost still haunts us. Akutsuki's research only followed similar experiments created by the Kirijo group. Show's past is, as Mitsuru describes, he is yet another victim of the Kirijo group, not just an enemy to be defeated. God, that sucks. Not long after we pass through the main entranceway, we see a path leading to the school's main gates, which are painted in strange pattern. Beyond that, nothing but red fog. No telling what the state the town is in right now. Yeah, Show's been through a lot.
Labra said that she wanted to speak with Minazuki. And now, so do I.
We'd better rescue Yukiko's group and get back here then.
Indeed. Let us accomplish our duties with haste.
You said duty. Sorry. There's no point in denying that Kirijo is partly responsible for the series of cases. The truth won't change, but obviously this is weighing heavily on Mitsuru's shoulders, since she is head of the Kirijo group now. That's why I believe I truly understand how Mitsuru felt when she made the choice to step back from the front lines earlier, put her trust in her comrades. That's how you should be. You can count on your teammates and get a job done.
Fuka, what's Yukiko's position?
I sense something southeast of there. Please be careful.
Oh shit, it got the jiggles. As Fuka's communication cuts out, the school building behind us makes a groaning sound. So loud now, I get the feeling that there isn't a lot of time left. Mitsuru and I nod to each other before we begin running towards the town. Oh geez. To be continued. Which I think is actually a good time to call it a day. So we're gonna basically next Saturday, it looks like we're finishing off the P3 story and probably Adachi's story because this probably won't take long. So we're definitely in the finale mode next weekend. General Teddy, thank you for the follow. So yeah, General Teddy, I usually stream this around 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. So we're going to be finishing up the story mode. And then after that, depending how much time we have, though I have a feeling this will use up the 3 hours, we're going to start God of War, the original one. HD, though. Unless that borks up in some way, but I still got my PS2 disc, so I can still use that. Alright, give me 1 sec, Reno, everyone. I'm just going to quickly have a look-see here on Twitch. See if any friendos are on. Sometimes Saturdays are very quiet. Awesome, loving the vibes. Okay, I'm gonna do a repeat of one of the tips because the vibes that we have are also dad vibes. La-di-da! I love doing that. Anyways, everyone, thanks for stopping by. New friendos, thank you for hanging out. General Teddy, I often stream JRPGs and fighting games. They are my 2 loves, and I like doing those a lot. We also have a lot of fun doing our weird random watch parties. They get really weird, but you learn French, so hey, educational. Anyways, yeah, thank you everyone also for donations and gifted subs and that. Everyone, thanks so much for hanging out. And I hope to see you tomorrow for Final Fantasy XII at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to keep going. I'm going to try grinding a lot today and trying to make everyone really beefy. So, yeah, until next time, this is Edgy Berserker signing off, and I will see y'all later.